fellow fight fans, here we are. In the aftermath of the Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier fight, hopefully we can have something a little more calm tonight. That was a great card. Unfortunately, minus the main event. Unfortunate, but we got some good fights coming up tonight, including the return of Cupcake Miesha Tate. At least we'll have something to look at tonight, right, guys? But no, in all seriousness, I mean, Thiago Moises is a big underdog against Islam Makhachev, but we don't know what Makhachev's going to come back in here. I mean, this is a guy that talked about retirement not so long ago, and, we've heard it, and I've said it, I'm sure, a million times, when a fighter's heart is not in this, they can run into big problems. And we've seen it recently with some pretty big name fighters. I did think he won his last fight, but we've seen it recently with Rory McDonald. I just don't think he's as hungry as he used to be. Even though, he probably won that fight. He probably, really should have finished it, though. Should have been dominating. And, we'll see where Islam Makhachev is after tonight's performance. This is gonna answer a lot. Thank you guys for being patient there in the chat. I seen everybody commenting. Derp Crunch's 3 million comments. No, says hello. I'm early. Miesha Tate is fire. Pepperoni, hot pockets, and cupcakes. I'm not gonna read all your comments, Derp Crunch. I love you though. He says I'm still here. What's up, Clavin in the house? Got the THC 100 milligram drink. 70. Oh Jesus. And a pre-roll of roll wedding cake for $85. Let's go. Before I pass out, damn. That is, you guys spend a lot of money on that stuff. I mean, makes me glad I'm a lightweight. Like I said, I can take, 5 milligrams before bed. The ones I've been taking before bed now are literally, they're like the 2-to-1. And it's like 2.5 milligrams THC, 5 CBD, and 10 some other kind of cannabinoid. I don't completely understand. But it helps me go to sleep. That's all I know. I see it. Islam will lose. I've seen that. Mike is in my DMs. Derp Crutch. I did, senor. Derp. Well, thank you, Robert. Me lord, I have a sweet tooth. I'm here for the cupcake. Robert's debating if I should eat mushrooms tonight. What do you think? That's really a decision you need to make for yourself, man. Derp Crutch's like, eat mushrooms. Do it. Okay, then. It's a unanimous decision. I'm going to do it. Mushrooms are considered vegetables in my book, and everybody knows vegetables are good for you. Well, you make a tough point there, Derp Crunch. That's hard to argue. 2 people didn't vote. Come on, every vote counts. Yes, hit that thumbs up button, guys, if you like what you're doing. If you don't hit that like button, I'm going to send Tito Ortiz over to your house to teach your kids English. That's not going to go well. Patient waiting through commercials. Thank you for all those that watch the commercials. Views are way down for this channel, and it's like, I've taken some time off. We've done some things. It's like, I just go on and do my best. And whatever the YouTube algorithms do at this point, I realize I can't control it. The regulars, you guys are always here to support the channel, and I appreciate you. And that's, that's just where we are. Let's go. What's up, Ordinary Pete? Back at you, brother. Hola, Greg Brimstone. Hope so, Ordinary Pete. Same here. Half Oz will last me a month. Half ounce. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I say I'm so glad I'm a lightweight. You would think I would develop like a little more tolerance, but I really don't. I'm sure eventually I would. But damn, how long till the fights? What's up, Nisar Khan? There is a fight up next. It's The main card here, buddy, starts in an hour. But I'll tell you, next fight coming up here, and I haven't punched it in yet. It is Amanda Lemos and Montserrat Ruiz. Ruiz, a huge underdog tonight, plus 410. So they're at women's strawweight. Pete, how long till the man fight? Oh, till the man fight. Oh, my goodness. The one after that is Daniel Rodriguez versus Preston Parsons. Daniel Rodriguez is a stud. That guy's really underrated. He's the main fight on the prelims. I didn't start the prelims today for a couple reasons. I did have a few things to do. Got a little nap after work, but there was just nothing. I was not impressed with your lineup, UFC. I was not impressed with your lineup. No. Seriously, though, follow us, fails, move to Facebook Live. Yeah, I don't see anybody doing well on Facebook Live. Maybe I just don't know the right people. But I was talking to the Beast Dan Severn yesterday. He was doing a charity, like a charity auction thing yesterday. I shared it on the Facebook, on the Fights with Friends Facebook page. And, you know, even he was having a hard time getting 20 people in the stream. Facebook Live is, YouTube's very saturated now, too, so I guess it's hard to say. A lot of you remember this tough lady, Montserrat Conejo. She was supposed to lose her last bout. She was supposed to get ran over. Had a hell of a performance. They invited her back. She's back here tonight. She's like a 5-1 underdog tonight. So, if there's one thing I know about her, she is scrappy as hell. All right, Amanda Lemos versus Montserrat Ruiz up next. $4 ounces a month. I don't even smoke. I only do edibles. But how much is an ounce where you're at, Robert? Derp, I love commercials. Dude, you would, do you still have cable, Derp Crunch? Man, you get inundated. You'll be in heaven. Ounce a week, falls, fails, move to Facebook Live. Yeah, Facebook Live would rip you down for our comments. The beast equals fire. Yeah, that's what that's my feeling, Pete. I have a hard enough time not getting kicked off Facebook half the time anyways. Things I watch, commercials, Mike's fancy fight commentary, excuse to eat Hot Pockets, Miesha Tate and fights. Hey, that's a good list. Good list there, Dirt Crunch. Hey, you're going to get a lot of those things tonight. Looks like you're going to get all those things tonight. Derp Herbs is good for anxiety. Yeah, I used to take an anxiety med. I don't anymore. Supplements and some different eating habits and stuff. But I do think just maybe taking, that little edible at night, a little bit of THC, a little bit of CBD. The CBD, you guys are the pros. I'm a rookie here, but the CBD to me just really didn't seem to do much of anything without the THC. Because I was like, I'm just going to take CBD. If I want to go to sleep, I don't need the THC, but just didn't really seem to do a whole lot for sleep or pain or anything else. But that 2-to-1 when they mix just a little bit of THC with it, dynamite. 160 to 260 an ounce, but I buy 4 at discount $450. Holy shit, that's a lot of money. Sometimes $550 for 4 ounces. Damn. Hey, I mean, if it makes you happy, man, that's your medicine. But, man, that's tough. Amanda Lemos, 6 years older at 34, 4 inches taller at 5'4". She has a 4-inch reach advantage at 65 inches. And Lemos is a minus 550 favorite tonight. I would really be watching the in-between odds on this fight. Or in-between rounds, excuse me. All right, fighting out of Leon, Guanajuato, Mexico. A plus 400 underdog. She is 10-1 as a professional. Montserrat Conejo Ruiz. Well, the UFC site has her last name listed as Conejo. Or as Ruiz, excuse me. Buffer announced her as Conejo. Fighting out of Belém, Brazil. She was 9-1 as a professional. And minus 550 favorite tonight. She is the 14th ranked women's strawweight in the world. Amanda Lemos. Chris Tainoni will be the referee tonight. Klavitz showed up just to pass out. That's fine. Hey, he's here. He's here. All right, here we go, guys. Watch your Mike Jackson video, by the way. Well, thank you. Oh, my brother's bipolar and herbs go a long ways towards controlling it. Nice straight right there from Ruiz. Oh, good one, too. I like Montserrat. Nice head kick there from Lemos in her right hand. Like I said, she's a huge underdog tonight. She was outgunned in her last fight. Odds-wise, she's outgunned in this one. I'm not saying I would pick her if odds were even, but I like her. Oh, big shots of both women! And Lemos... Wow! Both women landed bombs there. It is Lemos that comes out on top. Wow. Talk about 30 seconds of fireworks. Wow. They got to watch the replay on that. My goodness. There's the right hand right on the chin. Oh, then the left hook from Lemos. Montserrat is out. She gets caught by a right hand coming in. The hardest shot you'll ever get hit by. Oh, and maybe Ruiz didn't even land as big a shot that I thought she did. She kind of threw a shot off balance. Oh, man. What great accuracy by Ruiz. The straight right, the left hook, the hammer fist afterwards. And it looked like Ruiz was continuing to get up to come forward to fight. I don't really like the stoppage either. I seen somebody said they don't like the stoppage. Mike, if you bought flour and just packed a bowl in a nice glass pipe, only takes you a puff or two to be set and sleep a hella good. Robert, grow it. Let's grow it together. Thank you, Derp Crunch. I wasn't sure what everybody was going to think about that. I know he's a very political guy. I know some people don't agree with his politics. I believe in speaking to everybody that's expectable to speak to, whether I agree with them or not on anything. And, I'm not taking any stances politically. That's not a stance politically one way or the other on anything. But, I would be hard-pressed to say I don't want to have that person on because, of this belief. I think we all need to talk to each other, listen to each other, and grow. Just harvested 8 plants. All right. 35 seconds of the first round. Amanda Lemos just harvested 8 plants. So you smoke what you grow and you spend $500 a month or so, Robert? $450? Holy shit, man. Cloud shut up just to pass out. Wow, nice. Well, I hope you kept the stream running. No, won't be ready to smoke for a little while longer. I gotcha. If I bet on CM Punk to win and the decision now has been changed and I owed money. It was declared a no contest. Mike, can't you see who is here and who isn't? I can't actually. I just see it when you guys comment. So if somebody's creeping, I can see how many people are in here, but I cannot see you guys individually. So until you comment, I don't know that you're here. Spec on fighting one last time for now tonight versus Cupcake Miesha Tate. Absolutely. Rob said, oh shit. What's up, Billy? Good to see you. There was a KO. Yes, there was. What's up, family? I'm in report. Yeah, I don't care for the stoppage either. I watched the replay. I still don't care for the stoppage. Seemed to be a bit of an overreaction as they were coming over to, hold Ruiz up. Ruiz is this fighter. She comes in. It's the second time. She's like a huge underdog, but she's game as hell. This time she was really getting tagged. I mean, Lemos was definitely winning that fight, but that doesn't mean that's how it's going to end. What's up, Josh? Bad stoppage. Billy in the house. Yeah, that was a Disney stoppage. I hope we don't see more of those, but that was a family-friendly stoppage for sure. Don't agree with all his political stances, but he seemed like a likable guy. Oh, who dirt my Jackson? First harvest, so won't be spending as much as next month. Oh, yeah, okay. Hi, Pete. What's up, Josh? Thanks for joining us, Josh. Good to see you in here. Yeah, he's a very nice guy, very easy guy to talk to, Derp Crunch, and I just think that we really need to get back to people, talking to people that have a variety of beliefs. As I just agree that there's a lot more that unites us than divides us. Robert, that was a Disney stoppage. Yep. Robert agrees. Daniel Rodriguez versus Preston Parsons up next. Daniel Rodriguez is a stud. This is another one that's a bit of a mismatch, as far as Vegas. But we seen an upset earlier tonight. We're going to see, I'd be very surprised if we didn't see more upsets as the night went on. Daniel Rodriguez minus 320 coming into this one. Preston Parsons a plus 250. And Dan Hangman Hooker basically already calling out Islam Makhachev before this fight. He's got to get through this. Makhachev says, you know my level through my sparring partners. And going back and forth with Michael Chandler as well. Hey, at Rafael Dos Anjos, I don't like all this hype around me. Let's just finish this. Yeah, well, congrats at Charles the Bronx. Keep that belt for me. See you soon, says Islam Makhachev. Well, this is not exactly the fight I want to see tonight, him against Moises. But it is a good fight, I guess, to judge where he's at after taking so much time off. Now, if he goes out there and beats an old, in my opinion, he's not shot, but he's not a top 5 talent in Rafael Dos Anjos, and then, jumps up into title contention, I would not be real happy with that. I want to see him fight a guy like Hooker, like Chandler, one of these top dogs. Good job, Mike. You caught up with the chat. Can we only talk about how hot Miesha Tate is tonight? Oh, that's hilarious. Sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. I want Islam to get KO'd. Yes. Hey, and I got trivia tonight, guys. I didn't... it's going to be oddly... connected to last week's fights because I never got the trivia out last week like I should have. But let's get through it. It's MMA trivia time. Yes, trivia. All right, everybody, refresh your browsers. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll give everybody an extra second in case you got stuck behind a commercial. As you can see, 19-1 Islam Makhachev, ranked number 9 now in the lightweight division. Thiago Moises, 15-4 as a professional. He's ranked number 14. All right, first trivia question of the night. Dustin the Diamond Poirier, this should be a speed test, guys, won the interim lightweight belt after defeating this former champion. Dustin Poirier won the interim lightweight belt after defeating this former champion. It was not Pettis. There you go, Billy Hughes. Max Holloway, who of course is a former champion now, was not. He was actually the featherweight champion at the time when he went up. And I cannot wait to see him fight again. All right, guys. And speaking of Max Holloway, again, next trivia question says, against Calvin Kattar, Max Holloway broke the record for most strikes landed in a fight. Who held the previous record? Who held the previous record for most significant strikes in a bout before Max's match against Calvin Kattar? Not Gaethje, not Chuck Liddell. Tank, not Tony Ferguson. Could be. I'll give you a clue. It's a bit of a trick question. Somebody might jump on it now. I'll read it back. Against Calvin Kattar, Max Holloway broke the record for strikes landed in a fight. Who held the previous record before that fight? Billy Hughes, you are correct. It was Max Holloway. He beat his own record. Oh, what's up, Brock Ellery? Hey, good to see you, man. I seen your comment earlier, but yeah, Billy beat you by just a smidge there. All right, another speed test, guys, because this is more formal than when I wrote the trivia question. So just type in the last name because everybody's going to be racing for this one. Nick Diaz will make his return on September 25th against this familiar opponent. He's already fought this guy before. Who is Nick Diaz fighting September 25th? Billy Hughes. It is Robbie Lawler. Nick Diaz versus Robbie Lawler 2. Oh, that would have been crazy against Edwards, too. But Chuck Liddell. Snake had it. Dirk Crunch had it. Billy's got those time-bending qualities, though. See, Billy had sat out for a while. I think he seems to have came in tonight with the attitude to show everybody who's boss, though. Show him he's still the king of trivia. All right, next question, number 4. Conor McGregor won multiple titles in multiple weight classes before coming to the UFC in this organization. We all know he was the first UFC fighter in the UFC to own, belts in multiple classes. What organization was he in before? Try to remind you guys, I'm still king and always will be. This is Billy. Billy goes MMA Google. But Brock Ellery gets it with Cage Warriors. You are correct, Brock Ellery. I was only kidding. Keep going along, brother. All right, congrats, Brock Ellery. Totally winged that one. Sounded familiar. All right. This overseas MMA fighter is question number 5. This overseas MMA fighter is currently in a Morocco jail for pulling off one of the biggest bank heists, if not the biggest bank heist in history. And that guy will tell you he's still got some of the money. To Mike and Billy, we have the complete UFC memory bank. Forgot his name. John Chuckledale in jail. Please don't Google this one. I'm going to give you guys the nickname, though. So just come up with the first or last name. Oh, yep, there it is. Billy gave you guys a little while. It's Murray. Lightning Lee Murray. And I will tell you guys... I wasn't sure if I wanted it to be like a thing that jumped out as a surprise or build the hype, and I thought we need to build the hype so people know hopefully he's coming on. We are working on an interview with Lightning Lee Murray from a jail cell. He is very, very open about talking about the heist. He is doing well in jail. He has came out and said, and they did not find all the money. Actually said, that's how I'm living. People wonder how I'm living so well in jail. What do you think? I told you they didn't find all the money. The guy does not shy away from controversy. And think, whatever you will about that. I think it's an interesting interview. I was on the phone. I was on the phone for almost 4 hours with my Canadian friend Ian Brewster, former CFO of W1 MMA over there in Canada, and he was going through a list. We were going through a list of future guests for the show and some things that he's going to be working with me on weapons of mass discussion, of course, coming in on September 11th. That Russian guy, real deer Pierce Darren Till. I love it. I remember the story. Lightning Lee, never heard of him, hoped he kept his day job. Dan the Pink Robert Hardy, I like it. Nice, Mike. Lee Murray hates Tito. Oh, he hates Tito Ortiz? I did not realize that. Risque, that guy is now my hero. Don't do it, derp. That would actually be really cool to hear you. He ended up doing a bank robbery. Oh, to hear. Yeah, that's... It's an insane story. There's documentaries. There's things on him. Nobody has gotten him for an interview yet. But, he seems pretty open. As long as the Moroccan and somebody was talking to the Moroccan guards over there, my friend, and it sounds like they're pretty open to it as well. He's a little buddy with the guards over there. And hopefully... that can also get some eyes on the channel. We can start making a little bit of a rebound. Actually, PBR Street Gang in the house. Greg Brimstone, good to see you guys. My friends are premium members. I would have helped him get away with it. I want to hear him speak, learn his techniques, and maybe pick his brain. I kind of feel like if we can... And I'll talk to him first. I like trying to talk to everybody before we do live. So some of them have been live, some of them have been premiere, and you've seen the interviews lately. Maybe not all of them, but some of the ones that you've seen on premiere, it's just because the guest requested that we don't do the show live. And I'm fine doing that either way. But it wasn't because I was avoiding... going live with any fighters or anything. What's up, RW Stunting? Good to see you, my friend. Hey, Pete, RW in the house. How much money did he get away with? I don't know how much he ended up getting away with. I know they didn't get all his money back. I had it in my notes how much he took. And he's been in jail for 4 years now. He's 43 years old. He's facing 25 years in prison. Sentenced in Morocco June 2006. Sentenced for 10 years in prison in June 2010. But all charges combined, it sounds like he ended up getting 25 years in prison. So here you go. Well over $92 million. So in 2005, his MMA was cut short after he was stabbed multiple times out of a Mayfair nightclub. And I remember that clearly. He was arrested in Rabat, Morocco in June 2006 and sentenced to 10 years in prison in June 2010 for masterminding the armed depot robbery in Kent, England, where over $92 million of cash banknotes belonging to the Bank of England were stolen by Murray and his associates on February 22, 2006. It was the largest known cash robbery in the world during peacetime. After a foiled attempt to escape prison and a failed appeal, his jail term was extended to 25 years on November 30, 2010. Currently being held in a prison at Taifelt, northwest Morocco, and despite being incarcerated, fathered a child from prison in 2010. In 2018, Murray in an interview stated he was trained to fight in prison, still planning a UFC comeback with the hope of securing a pardon from King Mohammed VI of Morocco. UFC President Dana White commented on Murray that he's a scary son of a bitch, and I don't mean fighter-wise. Well, he's so he could. I didn't realize that until reading that. He's actually could have been out already. That sucks. Lee Murray was the British Chuck Liddell. He was a high talent. What a waste. Yeah, I mean, it sucks. The dude got stabbed, and I wonder if that's why he only got 10 years, because they knew, his only way of making a living was fighting. Gets stabbed outside of a bar. It's like, that sucks. Talks to some guy. They end up talking each other into doing a bank robbery. And, I mean, you guys are adults. I don't need to tell you what's moral. I'm not endorsing bank robberies here, so don't get it twisted. But my mom's husband is Moroccan. If you need someone who can speak fluent Arabic and English, I'm sure he'd help out. Not sure if that's a hurdle for you or not. Thank you, Greg. I really appreciate that. I will pass it on to my liaison, Ian Brewster. I don't personally know Lee Murray at all. Never met the guy or talked to him yet. But I'm friends with people that do know him. Hope he escapes, comes to America, and becomes our next president. Hashtag save us. Oh, man. UFC is coming to London September 4th for Till versus Brunson. Going to be there if COVID doesn't ruin it. Nice. I wouldn't vote for him. I don't trust thieves. No honor among thieves or politicians. If I heard correctly, Mike said twist one up. Not quite, Brock. But yeah, but they're supposed to represent us, right? Pete can never vote for Republican then. Just lighting the fuse. Hey, it's all... Dude, the party thing is so... To me, the party thing is so 2010. It's like... If you just look at both parties from the outside with a clear mind, I think you're just going to see so much fucking corruption that it's really hard to back anybody anymore. But I don't want to go down a rabbit hole, but Brock, that's what I heard. Who you guys got in the NBA Finals? Game 5 on now. That made 0 sense. Exactly, Mike. Yeah. All right, next trivia question up. Is on Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor's first fight in the UFC was streamed on what network? What network had Conor McGregor's first fight in the UFC? Yeah, if you think either side cares about you, you're sadly mistaken. Yep. Let's do a derp. 1/3 for me, 1/3 for derp, 1/3 for the Fights of Friends stream. Let's go down the rabbit hole and find a cupcake. Made perfect sense. Brought the parties would start chaos most of the time, so I put the fuse and walked away. It was not Fox versus or Fox. Exactly, they're two wings of the same eagle. Yeah, that's the way I look at it, Pete. And, I've been on kind of on both sides at different times in my life, and I just try to look at the people now. But, yeah, they don't give a shit about us. We just got to watch out for each other, and in my opinion. Fuel TV, Spike TV, FS1, ESPN, Fox, nope. All Billy did was show that we all agree. Nickelodeon. That would be great if it was on New. We need to see UFC on Nickelodeon one day. That's when we really will know it's accepted. Huh. All right, Daniel Rodriguez. Highest strike rate in UFC welterweight history. This guy's a hard-working bitch. Finished 11 of his 14 wins. 7 by knockout, 4 by submission. All right, guys, I'm going to give it away because you guys aren't going to get it. It's Facebook Live. Facebook Live was the video service. Nope. All right, guys. Daniel Rodriguez, 8 years older at 34 years old, 2 inches taller at 6'1". And Rodriguez will have a 3-inch reach advantage at 74 inches. Crunch, yeah, it was. No, it wasn't Fuel. It was Facebook Live, actually. All right, guys. We'll come back to trivia after this fight. Fighting out of the blue corner, out of Jacksonville Beach, Florida. He is a plus 260 underdog. 9-2 as a professional. Preston Parsons. And out of the red corner. Man, he has some intricate tattoos, too. Fighting out of Alhambra, California. A minus 330 favorite. He is 14-2 as a professional with 11 finishes. Daniel Rodriguez. D-Rod with the win. I'm going for D-Rod, too. Yeah, I think so, too. Mike Beltran going to be the referee tonight. Big favorite, I think, in our community. He's one of my favorite referees as well. All right, here we go. The busy bitch, Daniel Rodriguez. I'm gonna message him. I think he should change his name to that. High strike rate in welterweight history. Parsons going for that head kick earlier, shooting for the takedown. Parsons, kind of what you expect for a guy making his UFC debut on late notice. Coming in super aggressive, almost gets the takedown there. Rodriguez just trying to stay calm. He's got a wild animal in front of him right now. Oh, nice left hook there for Parsons. These guys with nothing to lose, and they just come in. Nice right hand from Parsons, left hand from Rodriguez. They just come in swinging like wild sometimes, and you got to be very careful because sometimes they land something. Nice body kick and a straight right from Rodriguez. Think of Kalma Worthy, who had the biggest upset in UFC history. I think he was a 9-1 underdog when he got that knockout. And I'm remiss to even remember who it was against now. Nice body kick there for Rodriguez. Going for PP. I know one channel had all Japan wrestling on it. Fans were quite quiet as fuck, unlike fans here who are obnoxious and hold signs, right? Sweet. Going for D-Rod because he's from California too. Haha. AXS TV used to show New Japan. Oh, nice. A good low leg kick from Parsons and a good body kick there. Parsons, he doesn't need to win tonight to get another fight, of course. Nice 1-2. Straight right for Rodriguez. He just needs to have a good performance and fight hard. And, he's doing the UFC a favor by stepping up on short notice. Nice low leg kick there from Rodriguez. Good right hand to the body from Parsons. You know, the good thing for Preston Parsons, is, I mean, we're still on 12 and 12 contracts, and there's fighters that spend over 12 grand or about that just on their training camp, paying all their trainers, coaches, and everything. Parsons, I mean, at least he is, you know, he didn't spend all that money. Oh, nice. Low leg kicks on the inside there from Parsons and a good exchange. Preston Parsons is winning this round. Nice 1-2 there from Preston. So, oh, big 1-2 there again from Parsons. Nice left hand, a right hook to the body. Left hook upstairs from Preston Parsons. Good body kick from Rodriguez. And I mean, beautiful counter left hook from Rodriguez. And Preston, I think, got hit in the eye. I think he might have got poked in the eye. It's hard to tell. I mean, we have one of the best referees in the business, so it could have been a knuckle. Nice right hand and left hook from Rodriguez. Preston Parsons is definitely affected by whatever happened, though. Let me know in the comments if you guys think you've seen exactly what happened. I'm sure we'll get a better look at it on the replay, but big combinations here from Rodriguez. Oh, big left hand there from Rodriguez. And, I mean, it's still big. Oh, nice right hand and a left hook there for Rodriguez. And, I mean, if he finishes Parsons here, I mean, he's got to do what he's got to do, but there's going to be a lot of controversy surrounding this. Nice left hook there from Rodriguez. Unless we watch the replay and it really was a punch. Nice right hand, left hook, and an uppercut. Parsons turtling up. This one's going to be stopped any moment, and it is all over. Daniel Rodriguez. Technical knockout in the first round. What's up, Rowan? Good to see you, my man. Can never go for anyone named Preston. Thanks, but no thanks. Same derb. Yeah, that's the channel. Preston is the name of someone who has a pocket protector. That's hilarious. I mean, don't you feel bad for that guy? His poor parents. You know, his parents named the poor kid Preston. I mean, not his fault. Guys are brutal. Think Miesha versus Reneau should be a main event. Miesha is former champion. Reneau is top 15, fighting one last time. Miesha is a way larger name to common fans. Thoughts, guys? I would be okay with that. I would be good with that. And, you know, I would go one more. You know, the UFC's in a tough spot because they've been criticized for, you know, just throwing the obligatory female bout. I've criticized them, you know, in the main card when it maybe doesn't belong there. And now you got Amanda Nunes defending her belt, which I totally advocate for being the main event. And that's being surpassed. She's became the co-main event for Cyril Gane versus Derek Lewis for this made-up interim championship that, in my opinion, shouldn't even be happening. So, I mean, I think they're trying to get it right, but it's like, it's not that there's no talent in the female division, because there definitely is. It's, you just got to get the right talent in front of people. And if you don't get the ratings from fight fans, I don't believe it's because it's women fighting. I believe it's because of the women that you have fighting. People like finishes. People like exciting fighters. I don't think they care. You know, about any of the other BS, sex, creed, gender, religion, what, you know, whatever. Throw it all out the window. I mean, I think fight fans are some of the most inclusive fans in sports. And one of the reasons for that is because, like, we don't even talk about it because it's just like common sense to us. We don't care about, you know, plastering our social media, you know, with our beliefs and things like that. I mean, maybe some people do. But for most part, you know, I think fighters and fight fans are just kind of no bullshit people for the most part. And, you know, we respect the warriors. That's how I feel. Going on a coffee run. Nice. That sounds good, man. D-Rod bringing the violence. Agreed, Billy. Pete, grab me one. Mike, instead of doing just commentary, You should reenact the fights with a vintage Macho Man pillow. It's hilarious. Wow, I second that, Derp. They should have made Miesha fight main event and promote it with a poster of her in a tiny bikini. That's a pin, Derp. Francis should be rightfully passed right now. So, Snake, you think that there should be an interim championship? I'm at Macho Man and got his signature when he's promoting his rap album at a Walmart. Macho Man was promoting a rap album? I have not heard this story. That is hilarious. I heard another great story, though, that I think I'm going to save it for the interview with this guy. But, man, I like I said, I was talking to my friend Ian that knows just a ton of fighters. And, he told me so many stories he didn't when he was on the podcast. I don't know if he's nervous. We're going to have him back on more. But, I mean, that guy, he's got more stories than I think anybody I've ever met. He knows everybody in the game. Robert Nice. If I never saw John Jones fight again, I'd be okay with it. Each fight in more and more human. Robert Nice. Dana said he'd never book Nunez in the main event again after she pulled out of a fight. Oh, I remember that, Greg. He said a lot of things like that, though. All right, here we're getting much closer odds. Gabriel Benitez versus Billy Quarantillo. Up next, Benitez, a minus 160 favorite coming into this one. Quarantillo, a plus 135 underdog. So, this should be a very good fight. All right, guys. Oh, and speaking of cupcake, Derp. There is Miesha and her fine self. I like the green shirt on the interviewer there. I like redheads with with green outfits. It's a great match. It might be a cheap trick, but maybe I'm a cheap dude. Islam versus Thiago brings no one to the TV. Strange choice for a top fight, in my opinion. Oh, I agree, Billy. That's a pin, too. Yeah, that's an interesting one. I have no idea why they did that, except for maybe they just... Miesha Tate, 18-7. Of course, former UFC and Strikeforce bantamweight champion. One of the greatest female fighters of all time. What's up, bro? Hope all is well. Yogi, one Kenobi. Good to see you, my friend. Can't remember who it was against, says Greg. Yeah, not an Islam fan. No pun intended. I dream that Jake Paul fought Mike Perry in a bare-knuckle boxing bout. That could definitely happen. I think Mike Perry would take that fight. I think the Paul brothers, honestly, they're kind of, I don't want to say above that right now, but they're signed with Showtime. They're like legitimate boxers now. So it's, I'm not saying they're championship level or anything, but they keep getting better. I do like that they, have advocated for a higher fight pay. Not saying I'm Paul Brothers fans, but they're turning me a little bit. Anybody who's fighting for a higher fight pay, you got my attention. I think that's one of the biggest issues in fighting. OG, Macho Man rap songs on Spotify. Oh, wow. That is interesting. Billy, who won? Oh, yeah, dude, Macho Man's rap album is actually pretty dope. Dude, I am checking that out, Greg. We're at your Hulk. I got that Macho Man CD. It's hilarious. talks about hating Hulkster. That's some other stories we talked about. I was talking about with Ian yesterday about the crazy interactions that Macho Man Randy Savage had in his life. We're also, he is good friends with Booker T from the Harlem Heat, the WWE wrestler. I know some of you are WWE fans, so if you want to see some WWE wrestlers come on here, let me know. And we'll bring them on. Even though they're not MMA fighters, I think they're great athletes. I don't really watch anymore, but I did when I was a kid, and I have a lot of respect for a lot of those guys. Perry One. Oh man, they really need to make it happen then. You have to look it up. It was okay for it being Macho Man rapping. The album was called Be a Man. Was it like country rap or something? Did you know Miss Elizabeth is from Kentucky? I went to her grave a while back. No, I didn't know that. Yeah, I knew. Macho Man met Liz at the gym he worked out at. She was the front desk clerk. Really? I love cupcakes. Billy's a sad story, man. Lex got her killed. Yeah, true story. Yeah, I don't really remember exactly what happened with her. I think Randy died of a heart attack. But, sorry, I'm a little tardy to the party. What's up, Seattle Mike? Hey, New Britain Polly in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Who's up? What's up, Multi-Speedo? It is Gabriel Benitez and Billy Contillo. Next. We got at least 10 minutes before the next fight, though. So we're going to have some trivia here soon. Yeah, there are scrappers promoting themselves. Can't really hate. I love Booker T. One of my all-time favorites. I love WWE. Mike, I have to part of interviews with wrestlers. I know the entire history of pro wrestling, then and now, like the back of my hand. Oh, you want to take part in the interview with wrestlers? You can do some of those. Hey, you're the co-host, Billy. You can do some of those interviews too. Just let me know, man. Like it was kind of like gangster rap. Interesting. Can you have Jerry Lawler on here? I can definitely reach out. One guy that we got a good shot of getting on, because I know several people that are good friends with him, is I believe it's Jimmy Corbin. So if you're a fan of Jimmy Corbin from back in the day, we could possibly get him on. Stopped watching wrestling in 2009. Stone Cold was my gut when he stopped. I did too. I know wrestling. Stopped wrestling. Oh, Jim Cornette. Thank you, Rowan. I don't know why I was having a hard time thinking of his name, but yeah, Jim Cornette. Thank you. CM Punk left. Is that true, RW? I know nothing about CM Punk's wrestling prowess. I mean, I know that he was a champion. I never seen any footage of him wrestling. But I just seen the WWE thing. Jim Cornette, is that who you mean, Mike? If so, I have to do that interview. All right, Billy. Yes, Jim Cornette is who I mean. Yeah. All right, man. It's all you. I'm an official court member of official Cult of Cornette member. Beautiful. We get some WWE trivia. I may actually have a chance. Billy, can you get on that for a future show or this one? If you don't mind, cook us up some WWE trivia, maybe for the next show. If I did it, it would either be I would Google everything, or it would be all stuff from like way back when I was a kid from the 80s, and a lot of people may not know. Some of you definitely would. I can do that. Awesome. Sounds good, man. I used to see Al Snow at the grocery store once in a while, and the priest from TNA. Nice. Who you got in the main? What's up, Jack Beanstalk? I got Makhachev, man, and you guys probably noticed I didn't even put up a poll for Makhachev and Moises, just because I I felt it's such a mismatch. I did put up a poll for Miesha Tate and Marion Reneau and James Stevens and Mateusz Matsu, I know I'm going to butcher this name, Gamrot and James Stevens. But, yeah, I didn't put up the main. That would be pretty fun. Al Snow and Cornette are in Louisville, Kentucky. Nice. All right, no need to refresh. I don't think it's been too long. We're just going to jump right back into trivia. Give you guys a minute. All right, guys, this one should be another, I think this will be another speed test. What is the name of the group that bought the UFC for over $4 billion? What is the name of the group that bought the UFC from the Fertitta brothers? Thank you, Jack Beanstalk. Billy Hughes showing off the speed again. WME, you are right. We got some WMB, some WMG. RW Stunning had it. But Billy is first there. Good job, Billy. Billy coming back. Coming back with the smackdown. Looking to show everybody who's the boss of trivia. All right, next up. Alexander Gustafsson will return. Please don't Google this because I'm sure it could be found fairly easily by Google. But for some name recognition, you might have to have some memory. Alexander Gustafsson will return to the light heavyweight division in his next match against this contender. RW Stunting, you are correct. It is Paul Craig. And, man, that's a tough fight for Paul Craig. I mean, Paul Craig's pretty good in spots, but, man, I think that's going to be a real tough one for him. I didn't know this one, Craig Barrett's. All right, this fighter, and this is going to be a speed test one, I think, too. This fighter is the only fighter to have trilogies with 2 former lightweight championships. One of these trilogies is the trilogy that really launched the UFC. I'm not even sure if there would be a UFC if it was not for these 2 guys. But what fighter had a trilogy with the 2 biggest light heavyweight championships of, the era, the Ultimate Fighter era? There it is, Derp Crunch. You got it, Chuck Liddell. You kept on saying Chuck Liddell for every answer, Derp. So I was just going to see if I threw one out there if you were going to say somebody else. So Derp Crunch gets that one. All right, guys. Next question up. This fighter recently ran a GoFundMe to get through her fight camp. Please don't Google this one either. First or last name is fine. But this fighter recently ran a GoFundMe to get through her fight camp. And Jake Paul actually donated. I've seen several different amounts out there. At least $5,000, maybe more. It was not Zagano, Angelo Hill. That one chick. First or last name. Oh, was it Jake Paul? Did I say Logan? Either one. The one chick. It was not I. It's not a Jessica I. Amber Mary Rhonda. I have to Google it. Yeah. I'm going to go away. It was Sarah Alpar. Sarah Alpar is the answer. I'll type that in so you guys can see the spelling on it. But she actually did raise enough money for her camp through that. Of course, the Paul brothers. I think it was Jake that was really attacking. He's the more aggressive one. That's how I remember him, Billy. Is Jake's the asshole. But no, he donated, I believe, to her GoFundMe. Several other people did, and she ended up, raising the money. She says she wants to be on championship level. She feels with the proper training camp, she can get there. And I will tell you guys, I think she was looking to raise like $30,000. It was a lot. So you're paying fighters, 12 to show and 12 to win. That's crazy. That's crazy. Talking to my buddy Ian, he was saying that there are organizations over there in Canada right now, where their champions are getting 4 to 5 times what the minimum pay is in the UFC. So they maybe don't even want to go to the UFC. They're getting 40, 50 grand a pop to defend their belt. And I mean, that, of course, that's not a lot compared to like the champions in the UFC, but that makes you a pretty mid-level guy in the UFC. There's a lot of fighters that you guys are pretty familiar with that I think make less than $50,000 a fight. Sarah, yes, I won again. Her interview on MMA Junkie was very good. I have not seen that. I'm going to have to go back and listen to it. I'm bidding on Sleepy McGregor chain. I put Albar in autocorrect, put Amber. Oh shit, Robert. I believe it. I was like, who's Amber? Oh, so you had it was $20K. She asked for Jake, paid $5K, and Showtime paid $15K. Okay. Was wondering why I had seen $5K out there. I had seen $20K, I'd seen $25, I'd seen $35, and the most reputable source I knew it was at least $5. So, but I mean, what does that say? And you're supposed to be the Super Bowl of sports, as Nate Diaz eloquently put it. You're supposed to be the Super Bowl of sports, and you're paying fighters they cannot even afford to train. I mean, now let's play devil's advocate. I'll go from the other side. Where does she live? What's the cost of living where she lives? Is there things that she could be doing to help herself more? Maybe living in Vegas by the Performance Institute, which I will say that is great for fighters to do. What the UFC is doing with the Fighter Institute in Las Vegas, that is awesome. I hope they make more of them so everybody doesn't have to live in Vegas. And once it gets overcrowded, maybe they will. But they even feed them. They feed them breakfast and lunch. You're on your own for dinner, but when you go there, I guess they feed the fighters breakfast and lunch. They have access to top world trainers, nutritionists. And I mean, they give them free supplements. They'll get them to leave. I've talked to fighters and heard fighters leaving with boxes and bags of supplements. I criticize UFC on the other pay side, so I do have to mention something they're doing good for the fighters there. Sarah's a full-time student and a mother. She had a canceled fight in May, which caused her money issues. Thank you, Billy. Showtime, which has Bellator, put up putting UFC to shame. Oh, that was smart move. Actually, I heard she got it up to like 35,000. I did hear that too. I think that's correct, Robert, because I heard a similar number of what she finally ended up raising. And Sarah has a full-time 9-to-5 job as well. I'm definitely not hating on it. It sucks that she has to do that. I mean, it really, really does. I'm not saying I don't understand the UFC's side to a point. We've seen many, many organizations, especially in the early 2000s, go out of business from overpaying their fighters. Elite XC, Affliction, and there were a lot of smaller ones that we just seen go under and, maybe we'd never heard of. But it's a tough sport, but they have the money now. I don't think that these guys should have to have a regular job. I think that they need to help them through the training camp. There needs to be some kind of money put aside that says, hey, we signed you, we care about you. I mean, they call them independent contractors, but they're only independent contractors when it's convenient for them. You know, George St. Pierre was denied the right to fight in a boxing match recently. He had interest in fighting a couple guys. I think maybe one of them was one of the Paul brothers and possibly Oscar De La Hoya. And Dana White put the kibosh on that. He said, no, I'm not going to allow him to fight. That guy's retired. And he stepped in to keep him from making money in a boxing match. I can't support that. I just can't. I don't see an excuse for that. One time I had a job that was pretty dangerous. I wasn't paid enough to pay my bills. I just got another job. Just saying. Well, you also, didn't put you... I don't imagine you put your entire life's work into getting that. And I understand there's two sides to everything dirt, but we'll make her hungry, right? Do you think Steven and Moises will win? I think Stevens has got a good chance, multi-speedo. I don't like Moises' chances, really. I don't think it's a great matchup for him. But, we'll see. We'll see if Makhachev is still compromised. He was out for a long time. He's pretty ill. Almost retired. Where's Elite XC in affliction now? Yeah, that's what I thought. Look at what the UFC is. Yeah, Sam 302. So there's, an affliction especially. I know Elite XC was doing some of this too, but affliction, they were throwing out paydays like, oh my goodness. There were crazy paydays. Like, they paid, reportedly, obviously I didn't see the check, but reportedly they paid Fedor $6 million to fight Andrei Arlovsky. And I know they paid Arlovsky 7 figures too. Right out of the gate, they were paying fighters millions of dollars. And, it just wasn't sustainable. I wish they would have went somewhere in the middle. I like having competition. I like what Bellator is doing. No, I don't. Multi-speedo. Shows the struggle. Even if in the UFC level, fighters get pennies. Not right at all. I agree. My favorite shirt I ever had was an Extreme Couture shirt. The Rampage Jackson shirt. Yeah, and we were talking about that yesterday, too. We were talking, my buddy Ian, a lot about Randy. I didn't realize it was actually his daughter, Kim Couture, that launched that entire line. She told him, hey, your name's hot right now. It's not going to be forever. Why don't you use it? She talked him into doing the Extreme Couture gyms, which is what ended up parlaying into a clothing line later. Then he ended up selling it during his divorce, which was, when he also decided to come back. He talked about that pretty openly, that he came back for money after the divorce. On the interview on this show, anybody that hasn't seen it, it's in the playlist over on Fighters with Friends. Bookmark that, and I thought it was a good interview. I don't think I was as good of an interviewer at the time as I am now, but he really carried it, and I think it was worth a watch. You did, Billy. You missed a Bellator card last night, and I did too. That's the issue with Bellator right now. I have Showtime. I pay for Showtime. I go to the Bellator site all the time. I did not see any emails for this. Maybe I missed it, but the only way that I knew that it had happened is I had in my MMA news the result of the Matt Mitrione fight. That he'd gotten headbutted. Kim Couture is not with Randy anymore, right? Kim's his daughter, I believe, right? Am I mixing up names? Yeah, I don't know anything about that then. Matt Mitrione came out last night wearing Affliction shirt. He lost due to another headbutt, making that 2 headbutts in a row. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, no, Kim was his wife. Okay, who was his daughter? I can't think. I thought his daughter's name was... Oh, no, maybe... Did his wife fight? I'm confused now. But, yeah, I heard a lot of stories about him and other fighters of... we'll just say things that I can't share online. But, yes, she did, Billy. Juliana versus Kai Holtz. No, Kim was his wife. Thank you. Why should our guys go out there? Oh, go over to their side always. Let some of them try UFC rules. I agree. Kim is his ex. Thank you, Greg. What is his daughter's name? Kim fought MMA too. Okay, that's how I got confused. I know Khabib isn't sure if Islam will beat Moises. However, he's favored. Yeah, he is definitely favored tonight. I remember when Chuck Liddell was nailed. Juliet Lewis. They recognize the problem with fight announcements. So go to show.com. Reminder for calendar alerts. Thank you, Robert. Feel free to shoot me a text too, Robert. You won't wake me up. If I'm sleeping, my phone, the texts are silenced. I know you have my number. Gabriel Benitez, a year older at 33. Billy Carantillo, 2 inches taller at 5'10", but Benitez will have a 1-inch reach advantage, 71 inches. All right, guys, we have a little bit more trivia for later, but here we go. Also, Randy's son, Ryan. That's right. It's fight time, fellas. All right, guys, it is the main card of the evening. Fighting out of the blue corner out of Tampa, Florida. He is a plus 135 underdog. 15-3 as a professional. Billy Carantillo. And across the octagon in the red gloves, he is a minus 160 favorite out of Tijuana, Baja, California, Brazil. 22 wins against 9 defeats as a professional. Gabriel Benitez. Beer 30, says Robert. Chuck actually nailed the chick from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Let that sink in. That's hilarious. His name makes me want Taco Bell for some reason. Oh my goodness. You're horrible, man. All right, here we go. This main card brought to us by the premium members of Fights of Friends. Greg Brimstone, Milton Nelson, PBR Street Gang, Arcade Chaos, Billy Hughes, Brock Ellery, John Coffey, Phil D187, Chaff Johnson, and Yippee Kaye, Mother Truckers. If you want to donate to this channel on the regular, hit that premium number. Or premium member number. Oh, beautiful shots there from Carantillo. He's finding Benitez's chin early. Nice right hand, a good body kick from Billy. Oh, big right hand from Billy. Oh, huge right hand from Carantillo, and he floors Benitez. An aggressive Billy Carantillo. Wow. Benitez going for an armbar for the bottom. Oh, and Bill Q will slam him, and here comes the ground and pound. Big shots. Oh, and Q's got the back. And he's got hooks in. Gabriel Benitez in a lot of trouble here. Maybe still a little stunned from getting hit with some big shots. And, of course, that makes it much harder to fight off a submission. The only good thing about Benitez now bleeding all over the place like a fountain is it's going to make it harder for Billy Q to sink a choke in. Buck 64, Sun 61 at halftime. Nice. Got a White Russian going. What are we drinking? Nice. That sounds good. I hope Song Pizza is okay. He's been MIA for a while. Yeah, I don't know if he's coming back or not. We'll see, I guess. I don't know how to get a hold of him. Let's go Steven and Moises. R.I.P. Song Pizza. Billy on him early. Yeah. All right, Billy Q still got Benitez in a world of trouble here. Got tight hooks on. Benavidez, he's doing what he needs to do for the moment. He's staying to the side. He's not giving Billy Q a good angle to get a choke in, which of course is going to be the most popular submission from this position. And guys they're so much better at defending these submissions than it used to be back in the day. I'm sure a lot of you remember, like especially when a good Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter got hooks in. I mean, it was a freaking wrap. Oh, Billy Q punishing Benitez with ground and pound here, though. And Benitez, I mean, he's tried to throw a shot or an elbow back a couple times. He just needs to work to get out of this position, or he's going to end up getting choked back out. If he keeps on trying to throw those shots backwards where he can't see his opponent, he's going to get choked out here. Oh, and big shots from Billy Q. Oh, and smart there from Quarantillo. Oh, big elbows. 3 big elbows in a row. Little reminiscent of, the Canadian gangster from back in the day. And he's up. Oh, Benitez landing some shots here. Flying knee for Benitez. I wonder if Quarantillo burned his legs out. Both guys landing shots here. What a fight. Nice body kick there from Benitez. Gary Goodridge was the guy I was trying to think of. The elbows there. But, and Benitez on top. Quarantillo looking from the bottom, though. Looking to a leg bar or an ankle lock here. And they're both fighting for one. It's mostly Benitez fighting for it here now, though. Oh, Benitez gives up his back, though, and hit with some big shots from Billy Q. Oh, and you could see Billy Q wanted to throw that knee, but he couldn't get a shot or anything but the head. Oh, big round for Billy Quarantillo. 10-8, Billy Q. He moved on. We would have came back for the McGregor versus Poirier 2 stream. Okay. Who's the dirty rat that gave the thumbs down to this stream? Yeah, we will track you down. That's right, Derp. That's one of the ways, though, that I know that YouTube's really not promoting the stream, like, at all. Because we get very, very few thumbs down. Just a little heads up for some people with my tube buddy. I can actually see who gave thumbs up and thumbs downs because I called out another creator for going on our stream and throwing a thumbs down. Billy will know who I'm talking about because he told me to watch out for it. I checked into it, then I confronted this guy, and he said it was an accident. But I don't even know if he's on YouTube anymore. No, it wasn't Dutch guy. Or Liam, probably. No. Oh, big slam here from Quarantillo. Yeah, no, he's a former YouTube. Or I don't even think he's on YouTube anymore, so I'm not going to drag him through the dirt. But yes, he did have his own channel at the time. Billy knows who I'm talking about. Oh, Benitez. Giving up the back once again. Familiar position here from the first round. Quarantillo with the hooks on, and he's got Benitez straightened out here more. This is a better position than last time. Benitez moving more to the side now. Now, this takes a lot of energy when Quarantillo is arching like that and squeezing with the legs to keep those hooks in. That takes a lot of energy, especially if you had a tough weight cut. And you got to worry about possible leg cramps. He's been holding out for a long time. For a lot of the first round and now a significant amount in the second. And he gives it up. Going to let Benitez up. Oh, big knee to the face there from Billy Q. Oh, good defense there from Benitez. Quarantillo trying to take it back down to the ground. Benitez stopping it, but nice inside leg kick there from Billy Q. Oh, nice knee to the body from Billy. And, I mean, this is a really rough night for Gabriel Benitez. I mean, he's just really been getting beat up everywhere this fight has gone. Nice body kick there from Billy Q. And Benitez lands a body kick. And a nice left hook to the body. Front kick to the body there for Billy Q. Who has been extremely accurate tonight. And another takedown here for Billy Q. Just dominating. Oh, and here comes the ground and pound again from Q in the open guard of Benitez. Yeah, Benitez definitely getting owned. Cramps are the worst when rolling. Hell yeah, they are. Mike, I have a friend who's a chef. She's going to teach me to make homemade Hot Pockets. Oh, that sounds great, Derp Crunch. My late aunt, who she died, I think, is about a decade ago. But, I mean, she was like a mother figure to me. She used to make the most delicious homemade pepperoni pizza pockets, man. They were making me hungry now. I mean, they kicked the shit out of the Hot Pockets brand name, I'll tell you that. Someone share a link so I can watch. ESPN Plus, man, you get a free trial. Go to espnplus.com. After that, it's $5.99 a month. You should be able to get a free trial with them, though. Nice left hook there from Benitez. I would have a link for you. Nice right hand for Quarantillo. But they denied me as a sponsor. They denied even my affiliate sponsorship, which was weird. I thought that was strange, but, you know, whatever. Nice inside leg kick there from Quarantillo. Benitez caught him with a little right hand as he was coming in there. Benitez looking for the guillotine here. I don't think he's got anything. No. Oh, nice knee to the body from Benitez. That was a powerful knee to the body. An uppercut from Benitez. But look at the combination here on Billy Q. Hooks and uppercuts and a body kick. They say that one was low. Definitely not purposeful. I mean, he was in a combination there. Doctor gonna, I don't know. Oh, they're gonna test his vision too because of that cut. That's interesting. They stopped it. They stopped it for the groin shot. Yeah, doctor asking, why are you asking the guy if he has a headache? Yeah, he's been getting in the head for 9 fucking minutes. Of course he has a headache. I mean, he's got this dude beating on him like a drum. Nice inside leg kick and a big combination for Billy Q. Oh, big right hands and left hooks. Another big right there from Billy. Good right hand there from Benitez. And, I mean, I know what the doctor was doing there, though. I'm not going to get too upset with him because Benitez, he has taken a lot of punishment. And you see total strikes 106 to 31 in favor of Quarantillo. Oh, man, you could really stop this fight. Big combinations here from Billy Q. Oh, left hook and a right hand. Stop the fight. Stop the fight. Left hand and a right hook there from Billy Q. Wow, another 10-8 round for Billy Quarantillo. I see no reason to continue this fight right now. Let Gabriel come back and to fight another day. Yeah, he's really getting roughed up. This could be 2-0 Billy Q's Jack Bing's thug. Yep, how's it going? There, Nelson in the house. Good to see you, my man. I'm back, baby. What's up, P? Who denied you, Mike? Oh, yeah, somebody gave me a thumbs down. I don't know. It's up there in 2017, Quarantillo. I was going to give it another 10-8, but Nutshot happened. I still gave him a 10-8. I'm still going to call it 2016. Iman says 2015. I gave round 2 a 10-7. Billy Q, piece him up. Great performance so far by Billy Q. I agree. Doctor was talking to Mark Smith right now. I think he's pretty much saying we need to see something from you. And that eye's bad on top of it. Nice right hook from Benitez. Catches Quarantillo up coming through. And as good as Quarantillo has been and dominant, Benitez, it's not like Benitez didn't come to fight. He definitely has. Nice left hook there from Quarantillo and a good uppercut from Benitez. This is a great candidate for fight of the night. Oh, big right hand from Benitez, and he floors Quarantillo. Talk about fight of the night and hammer fists from Benitez. And this fight just took a 180. Benitez landing big hammer fists on the bottom. Oh, big up kick from Quarantillo. That was a legal up kick. He landed the heel on the top of the head of Benitez. Oh, big right hook to the body from Billy Q and another one. What a fight. Right hand from Billy Q standing up. This is a war. Inside leg kick there from Benitez. And a big 1-2 from Gabriel Benitez, and he may be the fresher fighter. Nice right hand from Benitez. Catches Quarantillo on the way in. If I had superpower of invisibility, I would only use it for good. Like stealing the neighbor's burgers, dogs, steaks, and brats off the grill. Haha, Billy fading out too. Yeah, he's tired. Nice right hand there from Billy Q. And a nice knee to the body from Billy Q. But, I mean, man, what about the heart on Q? I mean, he's so tough. So tough. He's beat his previous best in significant strikes. Gets a takedown there. You know he's got to be exhausted. And he just continues to push the pace. And this guy is definitely earning his paycheck tonight. Doctor should intervene, Simon Report. I agree so too. He needs low power. He has pillow hands. Damn good fight. Benitez says, you're mine now. Sounds like worth the watch. Definitely multi-spin. Yeah, and I wanted to stop the fight in between rounds. And Benitez came out pretty tough. But now we're back in the same position. Billy Q has the hooks again. And like I said earlier, all that blood... it's going to work for the most part with Benitez, but sometimes that blood will also help you slip a choke in. Yes, it's slippery to slip out of, but sometimes it can help you slip the choke in as well. I mean, it's like oil. Blood is extremely slick. Nice body shots there from Billy Q, and yeah, he's just having a real hard time getting this submission tonight. He's seemingly had it locked up in all 3 rounds now at one time or another. But Gabriel Benitez, just no quitting this guy. And, man, Benitez needs to get this back to standing because he was actually starting to make some headway. Nice elbow there from Billy Q. And Oh, and Mark Smith really looking at this now. Billy Q pouring it on. And good stoppage. There it is. Billy Q Quarantillo getting the stoppage here in the third round. A dominant performance. Gabriel Benitez showed a lot of heart tonight, but he was just outgunned. Yeah, definitely worth the watch, Multi-Speedo. Benitez is now getting bloodied. Yeah, Benitez needs takedown defense badly. Smith has seen enough, says that report. Yeah, that's definitely not a stoppage I'm going to argue with. But man, what a fight. Those guys both earned their money for sure. I mean, damn. Let's see who's up next. We did see a big upset earlier. I was talking about big upsets. Was actually congratulations earlier to the Canadian veteran Malcolm Gordon getting a unanimous decision over Davison Figueiredo's younger brother Francisco Figueiredo. Figueiredo was a minus 310 favorite, but just couldn't get it going tonight. So big upset there for the Canadian. Great fight to start main card. Hell yeah, it was. That was awesome. All right, Rodolfo Vieira versus Dustin Stoltzfus up next. And then Jeremy Stephens versus Mateusz Gamrot. But another potential banger here coming up. All right, guys. Official time for the stoppage. 3 minutes and 40 seconds of the third round. And that is quite the compliment there from Paulie saying, if I could write you a check right now, I would. Billy Q's finished 12 of his 16 fights now, 7 knockouts, 5 submissions, won 9 of his last 10. I mean, he's making some noise. Now over there in that featherweight division. Come on, Stephens and Moises. Gamrot for the win. What's up, Adam? Adam from Allen. Good to see you, man. Really? Why are there 2 thumbs down now? Derp Crunch. Hey, Mike, what's up? Andres Jimenez. Hey, good to see you, man. I'm doing good. Just enjoying some, some nights of fights. A night of fights. I'm off tomorrow, so. So, and congratulations to Billy Q. He's going on his honeymoon. He is a newlywed. Says, I agree, Adam. Yeah, Gamrot, I mean, he is a big favorite tonight. And if I had to bet on even odds, yeah, I'm taking Gamrot, but my heart says Jeremy. Let's go to the polls, though. Now that we're saying that, the vote is up. Fights with Friends. Just go to the community tab, and I'll show you guys how to do that here real quick. If you don't, if you haven't voted yet, I'll go there as a guest. All right, so I'm going to go there as a guest. Just go to Fights with Friends. Click on the icon there. Click on that membership first. You can become a member. No. Click on the community tab. And you'll see the two polls up. We have 63 votes in for Stevens versus Gamrot. A lot of Steven fans out there, myself included. I didn't vote in it. I don't vote in the polls, but 71% for Stevens to 29% for Gamrot, actually. So if you think Gamrot's going to win, get in there and vote there. Tate versus Reneau. You can see 38% for Tate by decision is leading. That is, 71% for Tate and just 29% for Reneau. So I think the favorites have exactly 71% on both polls. That's interesting. Just 45 votes because that was put up later for Tate and Reneau, though. So make sure and get your votes in before those fights happen. Nice. Michael Chiesa called out money on Billy Q. It paid off. Oh, nice. Good for him. Earlier an Orr fight with Chandler. Pre-fight. Nice. I don't like Jeremy since he pushed his opponent in the face-off. No class. I was upset at the time of that, and I don't endorse that kind of behavior, but it's not something we haven't seen a lot of leading up to a lot of different fights. He just happened to have the bad luck of separating the guy's shoulder. Nobody should do it. I am not for fighters, pushing, punching, kicking each other at the weigh-in. That's what the fight's for. You're going to fight. You're going to get paid to fight. And, Jeremy Stevens cost himself and his opponent some money there. And that's the biggest thing. That guy, you got to respect him. That guy had a training camp. I'm a big Jeremy Stevens fan, but, I can't endorse that behavior at all. It was unfortunate that happened. I'm still rooting for him tonight, though, because he has had it's been a while since he won a fight. Yeah, respect is everything in MMA in my book. It's a big part of it, I agree. Dana White Contender Series back in 2 weeks. Finally have Tuesday night to look forward to on Fights of Friends. Yes. I always vote out the fights. It usually works better for me. Yeah, I think you mentioned that before. Nobody pays attention to the poll after the fight. Just to let you know, though, Derp. Oh, that's funny. 5 weeks. Oh, not 2. My bad. Sorry, guys. I was trying to block the sun coming in, the sunset here. Well, just a slight amount of wind there. August 31st. Nice. Everyone should bow to each other, in my opinion. They should make them do it. Yeah, I like the bowing. And I mean, that was, we bowed in judo. And, you can bow. You can bow in a respectful and challenging way. Because when we bowed, we looked at our opponents, heads down. You give the stare down, but you still do the bow before the match and after the match. And there was actually a group, a school that I did not have a lot of respect for them because they actually went, took the USJA to court when I was in judo. They took them to court and sued the Judo Association so their fighters would not have to bow. I mean, these guys were dirty. They were the Cobra Kai of judo at the time. And like their main guy, I mean, he would walk around with his chest puffed out and wearing a Superman shirt underneath his gi. And I remember him saying to me in a tournament, saying, hey, that sucks. There's no arm bars allowed in this tournament. Because sometimes they would announce, they'd say, hey, you know, arm bars or no arm bars. And, you know, it would change often. And he acknowledged it. And he's like, oh, that sucks. Then he goes against my friend, applies an armbar immediately, you know, not with, you know, with malice. I mean, he was throwing with malice. He wasn't throwing it with, you know, slowly applying the pressure. Dislocated his shoulder, and my buddy was healing up for 9 months. I mean, it was bad. He tore a bunch of ligaments in his shoulder. And he knew he couldn't do it. And since my friend wasn't able to continue to add insult to injury, they allowed him to fight in the next fight, even though he broke the rules. It ended up winning the tournament. So it was pretty shitty. Give Stevens respect, but Gamrot moving on up. Nice. Yeah, I'm sure Stevens didn't expect an injury to happen like that. Oh, definitely not. Oh, true. Stevens promised violence. My bloodlust shall be satisfied. Nice. Ordinary Pizza's Greg is mod of the year. I like it. Damn, that was a brutal fight. What's up, Spook Show? Yeah, it was. Going with Stevens in that fight. Nice. Trying to be a smartass to Mike. Made 0 sense. Gotcha. Mike's sunblocker failing. Well, it went down now. Get him, but to me, go Stevens. Mike, be honest, okay? How much success have you achieved using the crane kick? I can be honest, I have achieved 0 success in my life using the crane kick. I did try it once in 5th grade. It did not work out well. Kick. If you bow in Brazil, they'll hit you over the head and take your wallet. The GOAT. I like it. Mike should start making technique videos with special effects and sound. I've actually been talking to my old sensei. He's going back into teaching here soon. I'm going to have him on the show. He's a 6th degree, I believe now, a 6th degree black belt in judo. Was in an Olympic alternate in the Olympic trials for 1988. I mean, the guy is an absolute stud. And 10 years older than me, he fought MMA as well. His name's Oscar Garnica. And I talked to him recently. Like I said, well, we're going to have him on the show. And we were talking back and forth. He reached out to me to come there and train. He's about 5 hours from me, but I'm going to try to at least make it over there some weekends. $84 to $73 late in 3rd quarter. Who's up in the series, Billy? Even tied 2-2. I wish I would have been watching that this year. I wanted to get into it. I just didn't make the time. If they go to a game 6 and 7, I'm gonna definitely try to watch it. I don't have enough screens in here. I got one screen that I gotta make sure that the live stream's going good, and then the other stream I'm watching UFC on, of course. Rodolfo Vieira tied for second most arm triangle submissions in UFC history with 5 first-round finishes. He's finished all 7 wins, 6 by submission. All right, guys, we got to pay the bills. And I got to thank one of our pretty new sponsors. They've been with us for a few weeks now. But the Cash App. Back Cash App. Want to help support this independent channel? Go to the Cash App. Type in ID Seattle Mike. You can donate directly to the channel. If you have the Cash App. If you do not have the Cash App, you need to get the Cash App. It is by far the easiest way to send money. And I actually owe Pete some cash. I owe Pete some cash from our bet on the... Shit, if I can talk now. On the McGregor and Poirier fight. I, for whatever reason, had McGregor. Don't ask me why. All right, guys. Click that link. Check it out. No donations in the tip jar tonight. I don't know. I don't offer to get high, and I have nothing in my tip jar, but that's okay. All right, fighting out of the red corner, he is a minus 220 favorite, fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. He is a 7-1 as a professional, Rodolfo Vieira. No, I just appreciate you guys watching, though. Definitely appreciate all the premium members there as well. You guys are awesome. I like betting. I like betting, too. Same. Win some, lose some, but live to fight another day. That's how it is, Mike. Got to get stoned and wild, especially during the cards. I think you still need to finish your application for Cash App, though, Pete. I was trying to send you money, and it won't allow me to yet. By the way, when you use that link, you get $5 free in the Cash App when you deposit $5. I'll be always open with you guys. I'll get 15. So it definitely helps me out. All right. Vieira and Stoltzfus here in the middleweight division. Oh, nice 1-2 there from Stoltzfus. Bet, especially during these cards. Tell you want to get high. On DraftKings, if you bet $1 that either fighter would win in the first round, do you win $265? I bet on my account. I'll bet for the other. Nice. Oh, that would be great. That would be pretty incredible. Oh, nice 1-2 there from Stoltzfus. Oh, nice low leg kick there from Stoltzfus. I got Miesha by submission for $10. I'll bet you MMA or knowledge. You got a Cash App? Got to get submission, though. Damn, chat to text sucks. My bad. What's up, multi-apples? Oh. All right, halfway through the first round here. Well, look, they're taking forever to figure everything out in legal betting here in Washington. They keep saying they're almost done, and then, God, they said they want to be done for football season. But it's coming up here. Nice left hand there from Stoltzfus. Preseason into next month. Oh, spinning back kick to the body from Stoltzfus, and a combination afterwards. Beautiful spinning back kick there. Oh, and the overhand right. Inside leg kick, overhand right combination there from Dustin Stoltzfus. Stoltzfus, oh, he's timing Vieira well right now. Nice right hook there. Gets through the guard. Good 1-2 there from Vieira. Now we're heating up. Good jab there from Stoltzfus. These guys took a little filling out process, but now they're heating up. Nice 1-2 there from Dustin. Oh, good jab from Vieira. Snaps Dustin's head back. After this fight, can we have a moment of silence for song gone but not forgotten pizza? That's hilarious. Maybe he'll be back. Who knows? I doubt it. But oh, nice left hook to the body, right hand upstairs from Dustin Stoltzfus. Vieira just snapping Dustin's head back with that jab, though. Oh, nice left hook from Dustin. I don't know, there in the Brazil, I know if you went to my school, you'd get made fun of when you were a kid if your name was Rodolfo. So maybe that's why he's so tough. Had pizza for Din Din. Oh, nice. I was talking about the McGregor-Poirier fight. DraftKings had that first round TKO. Ah, nice. Well, that goes down as a TKO for Dustin. So it seems like that should be a win if you bet Dustin. Nice right hook there from Stoltzfus. Oh, good flying knee to the body there from Dustin. Fakes the takedown. Gets the flying knee to the body. Rodolfo is maybe worse than Preston, right? Hey, Mike, you ever jump rope? I'm looking to get a jump rope. Yeah, I was never very good at it. I tried it mostly as a kid and a little bit in my 20s. Probably something I should get back into, though. I'm honestly, for the most part, I think I'm more coordinated than I was in my 20s, at least for stuff like that. Although I'm heavier now. But yeah, that sounds like good exercise. I should get into that. Yeah, I won. My girl bet Dustin. I bet Connor. Nice. Same. Osvidal also promised violence. Just saying, right? I'm thinking of getting one for cardio. Is violence just on him? And the black girls. Oh, jeez. Yeah, great exercise. Like I said, 10-9 Stoltzfus. I agree, Iman. I got same report. Well, Connor promised the stretcher. I guess he told the truth. Yeah, talk about karma. And what a great line from Dustin Poirier. Said, karma's not a bitch, it's a mirror. I will not forget that saying. That was pretty awesome. And Vieira trying to jump on the back of Stoltzfus there, but Dustin popping right back up. Vieira got Stoltzfus in the in the grass there. Stoltzfus is out, though. Back to the center of the cage. Derp, yep, derp. right, 4 minutes left here in the second. Make sure and hit that like button if you haven't. Hit that share button. Throw this out there in any Facebook groups you might be in, Twitter, Instagram, anybody you think that might be interested in joining us. Really appreciate it. We can really use the support right now. Good jab there from Vieira and a good kick to the body. Nice right hand over the top there from Stoltzfus. Mexican martial arts put out a good / funny breakdown of Conor today. Nice. Conor was never my pick. You guys watched a Bellator fight last night? Collins got robbed. She won, in my opinion. I did not. I forgot about it or didn't know it was on. Nice 1-2 there from Stoltzfus. Oh, good exchange there. Stoltzfus getting the better of that one, though. Peter went to that stream before. Thank you, Greg Brimstone, for the retweet over on Twitter. Appreciate that, brother. I shared this on Twitter. Greg retweeted it for us. Barbecue Oceanfront Place in Laguna. Nice. Conor has never been my pick. I like it, Robert. That sounds tasty, Theron. Only time I ever rooted for Conor was against Floyd Mayweather, right? What's up, comedic genius in the house? Yo, yo, yo. Good jab there from the Stoltzfus. Hey, comedic, we talked before about you calling in on the show, and I didn't get back to you on the email, but we're going to have a call-in. We'll have a call-in after the fights tonight, so if you want to call in, feel free, brother. Good jab there from Vieira. Like to hear from you. What's your Twitter, Mike? Mine at Knowledge MMA. I am Seattle Mike at Fights W Friends. Thank you, Knowledge. I'll make sure and give you a follow as well. And the Facebook group is just Fights with Friends. It's a invite only, or not invite, but you have to be accepted into the group. So if you send me a request, let me know. Sometimes you get some shady requests on these groups, so sometimes I have to ask. Good jabs there from Stoltzfus. This is kind of a slow fight for the most part, though. All right, and this is the link to the Facebook group. Thank you, Greg, using those premium member emojis. Nice body kick there from Stoltzfus. Good jab there from Vieira. Oh, that was a nice right hand from Stoltzfus. Stoltzfus shooting for the takedown. Good defense there from Vieira. This fight in pace is a pretty big letdown from the last fight. Maybe I just got spoiled from the pace of that last fight. Floyd Mayweather has a micro head. That's funny. Remember the micro machines? You old enough to remember the micro machine commercials back in the day, Derp Crunch? And the fast talking guy? $10-9 VS 2018 Stoltzfus. That guy was awesome. Toad after 2 on Ma. Oh, yeah, the Micro Machines guy. That was funny. Yeah, fastest talk. Yeah, I remember the Micro Machines video game on the old NES too. That was fun. That and Marble Madness are some underrated games, in my opinion. You know what you call when a midget waves at a microwave? A microwave. Ah. Good right hand there from Dustin Stoltzfus to start this one out. And Vieira shoots for the takedown and gets it. Rodolfo Vieira in the open guard of Dustin here. I think Dustin's up 2-0, but, we'll see what Rodolfo can do here. And you might have a close round or two. Never know what these judges are thinking. Just think if that man learned to rap, he'd be a battle god, right? That's hilarious. Some midget break a Bud Light bottle on the ground and in the same windmill arm motion stab my friend with it. Jesus. What do you think of tonight's card so far? Well, that last fight was pretty freaking sweet. This fight not so great, but the main card so far, yeah, it's been decent for a fight night. Like I said, this fight's not great, but they can't all be bangers, unfortunately. And Vieira on top, and this one, I said, unfortunately, is not a banger, but I got Vieira wins by sub. I had my girl bet Stoltzfus by decision. Seems like we winning bet either way. Nice. WTF Pete. I got picks to price. Oh, you missed those large arms. Yeah, I told you. Oh! Rodolfo Vieira coming back with the last-minute submission. Wow, let's watch the Jimmy John's freaky fast finish here. Beautiful. Got the backpack, basically the hooks from standing. And when they hit the ground, he's already got the arm underneath the neck. Oh, man, that is beautiful. Look at that. Wow, yeah, jumps on for the backpack with the choke. That was incredible. That was similar to Matt Hughes and Frank Trigg. Damn. Although nobody got knocked out from falling to the ground. Yeah, told me, Derp, don't get it twisted. Wow, that finish reminded me of Hughes Trigg. Oh, that's great. Yeah, we're on the same wavelength there, Greg. What's up, Pulse Reloaded? Good to see you, buddy. Midget got jumped, but was awesome to see. Oh, my God. Midget got arrested, too. Night. Yep. MMA Knowledge says, told y'all. Just popped in to say, yo, what's up, MMA or Nada? Yo, buddy. Yep, MMA or Nada in the house. All right, 25 of you bad fight fans in here. Make sure and hit that like button. We can use all the help that we can get. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button for anybody who's not subscribed. And make sure you hit that share button. Share this to anything you can. Facebook, Twitter, anything I don't know about. Rumbler, MySpace, whatever it is. Corey Sandhagen, number 2 ranked Corey Sandhagen, facing former bantamweight champion TJ Dillashaw next week. That one's been rescheduled a few times, but still very excited about that one. 31-2, thumbs up winning. Yeah, it's a 10-7 round. There, Derp. right, guys. Rodolfo Vieira with the comeback. All right, Jeremy Stephens, Mateusz Gamrot up next. And guys, something I don't know that I've seen since we've had the tip jar. We have a $0 on the tip jar tonight. Well, that would be a first, as far as I know, when the fights are fun. So, maybe we make history. All right, little heathen Jeremy Stephens up next. Hope Sandman wins. Rob, my dude, what's up, brother? Me too, Dirt, but I'm a TJ fan as well. Steven is winning this by brutal KO. Yeah, my head says Gamrot, my heart says Stephens. So, but Stephens, I'm going to take a quick restroom break, guys. Stephens got his back up against the wall, though, for sure. What's up, Sasquatch? What's up, buddy? Sing for the masses, huh? What you want me to sing? No, I'm not begging that much. Pete, my dude, still alive and kicking. TJ's never used steroids or any PEDs. It's a big old conspiracy against TJ. That's hilarious, TJ. Bet if Mike took off his shirts, the tips would flow in. Yeah, it's not happening. We might lose all our subscribers. Yeah, like my boy Cerrone. Billy, want to watch it? What you think of this? Hear me out. I wish so bad he would have won. One man, but he chokes under lights. Yeah, that's true. It's on some sour watermelon edibles, little mushrooms, and some Fireball, as well as my natural ices. I had some sour watermelon edibles the other night. That's funny. Robert, some little hard candies. You're pretty good. Steven's getting closer and closer to fighting him bare knuckle. Yeah, that seems to be the new evolution. It used to be going to Bellator. Now the evolution seems to be mostly going to bare knuckle. And Bellator just cut a ton of fighters recently, including a couple of former champions. Make some money off Connor while he's down. What's up, Trevor? Trev in the house. And Connor needs a tune-up. What you think, Pete? Yeah, he probably needs a tune-up. Pete, I'm lost. What was your question? Let's try to rhyme food with fighters. Last names. I will go first. Sarowi Belodi. Damn. 50 milligram gummies. Yeah, you're... I'm not up to that game. Robert, biggest stuff I have is usually 10. All right, let's throw some more trivia out, though. For this next night, guys, trivia is back. And refresh your browsers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we go, guys. In Las Vegas, September 21st to the 25th. UFC Hall of Fame induction ceremony and International Fight Week. I've really wanted to go for several years. I don't know if I would go this year still, since everybody's so sensitive about COVID. I might wait for the next year, but otherwise I would be very excited about going to that. Next year, I definitely want to go one of these days. Only gangsters go to bare knuckle, right? Chuck Waddell just cooked a steak for this cool woman. Ooh, steak sounds good. Steak sounds good, Theron. Boss gave me a free quarter of mango. OG Kush for free because she said it was too much for her. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice bonus. No matter what y'all think, it's a good idea for heathen. Guess my dad was a gangster then, says comedian. All right, 10th most performance awards in UFC history with 10. Jeremy Little Heathen Stevens, 28-18, warming up there in the back. And win or lose, I mean, this guy's always been exciting. And Mateusz Gamrot warming up in the back there, 18-1, former KSW 2-weight division champion, featherweight and lightweight. We'll see if he can move up in the UFC ranks and get closer to top contender status. Tom Jones, is this the trivia? All right, here we go. Next trivia question. Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder is actually supposed to happen, I believe, today. Why was it canceled? Why was Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder canceled? Joe Frazier's gay. Son is on the current season of Big Brother on CBS. Oh, it's gay son. Oh, okay, I see. It's new Pussycat. Whoa. Yep. You were right. Billy Hughes had it first. Fury got the vid, unfortunately. The costume was way too heavy, right? I know when it said Fury was positive, all the Wilder fans out there were hoping that he had failed the drug test, that he was taking steroids, so they would have an excuse for those other fights, but that was not the case. Not the case, just got the vid. All right, guys. What fight was the fastest finish in UFC Championship history? What fight was the fastest in UFC Championship history? Fastest finish in any UFC Championship match? Hell yeah, I'd hold hands with someone. That's funny. Some of us aren't jabbed, and you know, some who think we are killing them. Fury gots the bugs. Yep, let's go, Stevens. No, he doesn't. I thought gypsies were immune to the cough. Oh, thought that was a trivia. Thought you were asking. Yeah, what was the fastest finish in UFC Championship history? Conor v. Aldo. Yep, multi-speedo had it first. Conor over Jose Aldo, 13 seconds. Covers a good excuse in 2020 to 2024. I like it. I hate when autocorrect does Aldo. To also, I feel your pain. Yeah, multi-speedo, though, I got it. Conor versus also. That's Aldo. Trevi right behind you. Or asleep, Masvidal, but wasn't a championship. Yeah. That was definitely a crazy moment in sports, though. When Masvidal got that 5-second knockout on Ben Askren. Multi-speedo with his first one of the night. All right, guys. Next question up. Like I said, this was done last week, and I never got the trivia questions out, so a lot of them are based on last week's card. What is the name of the camp Conor McGregor fights out of? What is the name of his camp? Cheers, matey. Should count. An auto mistake. Autocorrect put Chuck Liddell versus Macho Man. But I type Conor versus Aldo. Oh, that's great. Yep, SBG. Robert Kerrigan. You got it, sir. SBG Ireland. Good one for Robert. I know Robert knows a lot of these, but a lot of times his internet service isn't the fastest. Black House Camp Loser and Crybabies. Billy Hughes, Mixed Stretchers. Oh, that's hilarious. Pray Gay Away Camp. Oh my goodness, comedic. Live on Google. No, live on Google. Get the fook out of here. Spamming our asses. Kick rocks. I kicked out of chat, came back in it, into question. Lucky me. Hey, good deal. Conversion therapy worked for Billy. Oh my God. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, let's throw some more trivia out here. All right, some other ones. Who was the first fighter to pull off a twister on live TV in a televised show? Who was the first fighter to ever pull off a twister on live TV? Matt giving the interview in that state is unprecedented. Live in Google is Dutch, guys. Catch your eye. Probably. It was not Zombie. 19 trivia questions. Just saw the replay too. It's Elite XC or Strike Force, I think, says Billy Hughes. Yeah, you're on the right track. Twister like the movie. Fights coming up. It was Shayna Baszler in Elite XC. All right, guys. Jeremy Stephens, 5 years older at 35. Gamrot, an inch taller at 5'10". Stephens will have a slight reach advantage, a half inch at 71 inches. And Mateusz Gamrot is a minus 240 favorite tonight. Corey Sandhagen, Eddie Prop, I like it. All right, guys. Everybody hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. It's the 3-spot fight. Out of the blue corner, fighting out of Poznan, Poland, a minus 240 favorite. Mateusz Gamrot, big favorite tonight. And out of the red corner, a fan favorite fighting out of San Diego, California. He is a plus 200 underdog. 28-18 as a professional. Jeremy Little Heathen Stephens. Stephens KO or Gamrot makes a statement against a salty veteran. Says Michael Chandler. Mike Beltran will be the referee for this one. John Holmes. Wow, Jeremy Stephens, 34 fights in the UFC. Right underneath Andrei Arlovski at 35. Jeffy Destel, so man. All right, guys, here we go. Oh, and Gamrot shooting for that takedown early. That is a deep shot. Wow, talk about low shot. Oh, gets Stephens' legs up, gets the takedown. Man, he had one thing on his mind. And, I mean, everybody knows what James Stevens' game plan is. He's going to come in there, and he's going to hit you, and you're going to go to sleep. Dominant north-south here for Gamrot. Looking for an arm or a Kimura. Gamrot maybe looking to fish out an armbar here. Yep, he doesn't have the legs, but here's the Kimura. And Jeremy Stevens taps. Wow, that was quick. Mateusz Gamrot, he had a lot of leverage on that Kimura, standing up, putting all of his weight into it. Great technique for Gamrot. And Stevens, it was tap or, be recovering from a broken arm for a year. Sucks for Stevens, never really had a shot. But damn. Hey, I pretend I'm Gamrot and you're Stevens. Dips. Oh, God. So wondering who James was. Comedic, you a grower, not a shower? Mission failed. We'll get him next time. Told y'all Gamrot. Gamrot moving on up. Picked him too, Robert. Who finishes by Kimura, anyone? Yeah, that did suck. That was disappointing. But, man, yeah, he's got a lot of leverage on that Kimura. That is definitely no average Kimura. All right, Derp. And all you crazy perverts, Cupcake is up next. Miesha Tate taking on Marion Reneau in her retirement bout. Marion Reneau, a veteran of the sport herself. I mean, she has been around forever, in her 40s now, deciding to take her retirement bout against Miesha Tate, who's returning after being out of the octagon for around 3 years now. Being out of MMA for 3 years, actually. Damn, I think that's a 5-fight skid for Stevens. Yeah, that might be it for him. Like Billy said, he might be going over there to bare knuckle, which would be great for him. I'd love to see him over there. Nice win. I lost 40 on that one. Send me knowledge. Damn. Bare knucks it is. Cupcake, I will lick the icing off this cupcake. Oh, that's good. All right, let's throw some more trivia out. All right, speaking of twisters, who did Korean Zombie pull off a twister on? The first time he got a twister. He's done it twice, I believe. Who was his first victim? Want to start doing Robert's rants on my picks for fights on Facebook channel. Oh, yeah, let us know. That'd be cool, Robert. We'll check it out. Dude Clavid told us what he bought them, passed out. Oh, what he bought them, passed out. Yep. Greg Brimstone's got it. Leonard Garcia, you are correct. Bye, punk. Good one, Greg Brimstone. All right, next one. This fighter knocked out the Korean Zombie with just 1 second left with a spinning elbow. You guys might remember it was the UFC 25th anniversary show. Respect on a long UFC run for Stevens. Absolutely. MMA or not, I just barely beat you, Greg. But it was Yair Rodriguez. And Gamrot saying, I'm ready for everyone. Moving to 19-1. He deserves a top 15. I agree. All right, guys. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. recently came back to boxing to fight this MMA veteran just a few weeks ago at 35 years old. Oh, Billy Hughes already got it. Silva. Everybody's going Silva. I had most of the trivia right tonight. Just saying. And Billy Hughes gets it first. Yeah, and what a big win for Anderson Silva. I was happy for him. And, I mean, they don't have the excuse of saying Julio Cesar Chavez was over the hill. Yeah, he'd been out for a while, but he was only 35. I mean, Anderson, over 10 years older. I think he's 46. I mean, just an amazing athlete. Silva, he did amazing in that fight. Yep. Damn, I thought I got Billy. No reason to even try. Anderson versus Jake Paul would be interesting. I wanted to say complete name. Dirt Crunch, a legend in his own mind. All right, we'll throw another one out there. This fighter recently said on a podcast that Jon Jones failed every drug test leading up to their fight. He didn't come out with this until Jon Jones had talked some smack about him. And then he came out with it. He's like, hey, that guy failed every single test. And he said every single time was not DC or Sonnen. He said every single time John would fail a test, USADA would notify him, and he's like, okay. Of course, DC would say that. No, it's not DC, though, and it's not Gus. It was only after he made fun of this guy after he got his house broken into. That should give it away. Not Gus. Not Rashad Brock. Yep, Greg Brimstone. Anthony, it was Smith. Anthony Lionheart Smith. Greg Brimstone gets it. All right, guys. This Street Fighter from the old Street Fighter 2 video game. Street Fighter character was obviously based on Mike Tyson. Everybody said DC because they can't spell his name. That's hilarious. Gamrot versus Dober should be next. I like that. Greg Brimstone's got it. Robert behind him, but yes, it is Balrog. And young David were playing Street Fighter 5 the other day. That has gotten to be a decent game. What's up, Nuka-Cola? Daniel, where's my tissues? Cormier. Crunch Mike Tyson. Who cares? Mortal Kombat rules. Fook my internet. Yeah, Robert's still on net zero over there. No, I'm refreshing. All right, go ahead and refresh, man. So I can pull out some more trivia questions. And yes, I got some. We'll recycle some old ones, but we hadn't done trivia in a while, so. I wasn't about to miss Miesha and her Tates. I like a Nuka. That gets a pin. Got Sanhagen. Originally it was called Mike Bison, but the likeness was too much. Yep, so they ended up using the name for the main boss, and that's how you got M. Bison. Yeah, this is a crazy story. Next week, big card. Corey Sanhagen versus TJ Dillashaw. Aspen Ladd in the co-main. Miesha's Tate. All right, guys. This fighter knocked out 400-pound John Matua in his UFC debut? What fighter knocked out 400-pound John Matua to enter the UFC? And there's Marion Reneau, 9-7, warming up in the back. Give it to Street Fighter, but I was a Mortal Kombat 2 guy. Ordinary Pete, got it. Tank Abbott. You are correct. Ryan Hall can't beat anybody. Not just kidding. But Ordinary Pete. Good one. All right, guys. Who was the winner of the infamous Ultimate Fighter Season 2? Big drop-off in the viewership from Season 1. But who ended up winning that season? They beat Luke Kumo in the finals. Stevenson and Rashad. Thank you. Billy had them both. I forgot. For some reason, I forgot Rashad. So that would be worth 2, except for Billy already gets most of them. So I'm just going to give him 1. Miesha Cupcake Tate versus Marion Reneau next. All right, guys. Frank Mir recently made his boxing debut against this former cruiserweight champion. Or was supposed to. It wasn't approved. Steve Cunningham ended up taking his place. Joe Daddy, who's only fought in the UFC to win all 3 fights of his trilogy in the UFC. Oh, I know that one. I think I heard that question way wrong. There it is, Rousey. Billy Hughes Cunningham. Yes, you're correct. I didn't realize Justin Gaethje had a... Who is that with Justin Gaethje? It's not Felder. They got Cuervo, Jose Cuervo commercial. Oh, that's great. Mayor lost, yeah. Yeah, no, it was Cunningham. Good one, Billy. This fighter almost pulled out of a fight because USADA said his vegan vitamins made him pop. He called bullshit on that. I would get more trivia right, but I'm always hanging out with chicks instead of reading about UFC. Greg Brimstone, you got it. Nate Diaz. Yeah, Mir was supposed to fight. Greg Brimstone was first, though. Nate Diaz. All right, this UFC star lost his father to a nightclub shooter when he was just 14. His father was a big drug kingpin in Jamaica. What fighter was that? Hey, Suits Gurgle now. Get the fook out of here. Rest is what I learned from Billy and Mike. Oh, I'm so far ahead, I'm going to let you guys fight it out for a second. It is not all Joe. Greg Brimstone, you are correct. Leon Edwards. All right, Mike Tyson finds himself once again in litigation. He's having an issue scheduling his next fight because this promotion company says that they have rights to his next fights. Mike Tyson said he will not work with this company again. Using that Arby's Wi-Fi. Dirt Crunch! You got that one. Yes, it is Triller. What is Golden Boy? I like the Jeopardy answer there, Ivan Report. What is Golden Boy? But Derp Crunch got it first with Triller. All right, guys. Next question. Widely considered the biggest flop in Bellator history, this disappointing card featured a double main event with Kimbo Slice fighting Dada 5000. What was the other main event? Is a double main event. Who was fighting in the other main event? Suns are finished. Bow down, I am Trivia King. You got one of them, Trevi. There you go. Greg Brimstone's got it. It was Ken Shamrock, Hoist Gracie, and Hoist would won again. All right, guys. Rumor had it Chuck Norris was embarrassed in a grappling exhibition by this Brazilian fighter. And this is when he knew he had to start taking jiu-jitsu seriously and has been a huge practitioner since. But Chuck Norris was embarrassed in a grappling exhibition by this Brazilian fighter. Gracie, I didn't say first name, so I will take Gracie. Greg was first. It was actually Hickson Gracie. All right. This MMA pioneer used to go by the name of Victor Gracie early in his career for the name notoriety. What MMA pioneer went by Victor Gracie? What's up, New Britain Paul? He says Machado. That is not correct, though. Since I turned 40, I like to leave 2 buttons undone on my button-up shirts. That's funny. There, you got it. Robert Kerrigan, you are correct. Vitor Belfort. All right, I thought I brung up more. Drinks here, guys. But sorry, I got to go down and get something to drink. I go grab myself a Powerade. I'll be right back. All right, guys, next trivia question. This long-haired, muscular fighter took Royce Gracie so deep into a UFC match, Royce was unable to compete for the rest of the night. It's the first time that Royce competed that he didn't win the tournament. Marion Reneau, she's finished 8 of her 9 wins, 5 knockouts, 3 submissions. There it is. Greg Brimstone beats Billy again. Chemo Leopoldo. And there is Miesha Tate. 1,709 days since her last fight. Wow. That is crazy. I think Greg might be winning tonight. We're going to have to count these up, but I think Greg might have passed Billy. All right, guys. Marion Reneau, 10 years older at 44. Both women 5'6". Marion Reneau will have a 3-inch reach advantage at 68 inches. Miesha, Derp's right. It was Hercules. That's fine. Miesha is yummy. 5 years off. Yep. Too dark to care. Yep, still only 34. All right, out of the blue corner, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada. She is a -160 favorite. 18-7 as a professional. She is the former Strikeforce Women Bantamweight Champion, the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Miesha Cupcake Tate. And out of the red corner, representing Visalia, California, she is a +135 underdog. 9-7 as a professional. She is the women's number 12th ranked bantamweight in the world, Marion Reneau. Marion Reneau's title bout, or retirement bout here, one way or the other. Her and Ronda could be best friends. Yeah, that ain't never happened. Ever since I've seen Miesha's leaked pics, I love her more. All right, here we go. Marion Reneau, Miesha Tate. It is on. The return of Miesha Cupcake Tate. Good body kick there from Reneau. Marion Reneau, I mean, she's got all the tricks. She was in women's MMA, one of the early pioneers. Took some time off, came back to the UFC. Signed the UFC at 36 years old. Good 1-2 there from Tate. Fast looking hands there early from Miesha. Good outside leg kick from Tate. Reneau with a outside body kick. This is one that would be nice to have fans for. Nice straight right there from Tate. Oh, good right hand there from Miesha. Miesha, of course, one of the most popular women in MMA history. Nice counter left over the top from Tate. Reneau lands a low leg kick, but Tate countering over the top there. Just looking for Take Spits. Take Spits. Just watch the interview with Mike Jackson. What's up, Captain Kick? Lady is 36, still looks 27. I make sure that, oh my goodness. I'll take reverse triangle from Miesha, get a little sniff. nursing her 1-year-old. Hey, some countries, Brazil, I've heard they nurse till like 8, so it seems wildly inappropriate, but I guess whatever floats your boat. Nice right hand there from Marion Reneau. Told her I said that right now, and she hit me in the neck. I'm sure she did. Hope Tate wins. What's up, Travis Smith? Good to see you, man. All right, 33, you bad mothers up in here. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Anybody who's not subscribed, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, or I will send Tito Ortiz over to your house to relentlessly teach your kids English. Make sure and hit that share button. Share this everywhere. Good defense there from Reneau. Tate looked like she was going to shoot for a takedown. Gets the grasp. Nice knee to the thighs there from Tate. And Miesha looks more muscular than ever. I would say that. I saw a shot to the body and the head there from Marion Reneau. It's been a mostly Miesha round, but my lady isn't... Oh, my goodness. Comedic. Tito Ortiz was a great politician, said everybody. I think said nobody, Derp Crunch, but... Tito's looking for a fight out there right now. Nice right hand there from Tate. Good right hand over the top there from Reneau. I think he's only 50, so... Good jab there from Tate. A lot of filling out. Been a long time out of the cage for Tate. Oh, nice right hand there for Miesha. Good 1-2 for Miesha. And she eats a straight right from Reneau. And now they're battling a knee to the body from Reneau. And Tate gets the takedown. Marion Reneau has got some renowned ground game, though. Tate's got to be very careful there. Nice elbows from the bottom there from Marion. Oh, that was a big elbow on the top of the head. And an up kick as Miesha stands up. Nice hammer fist there for Miesha. Oh, and she's going to jump in. Good pass to half guard there for Cupcake. Forgive my lust. I'll stop her leg muscle through. My God. Love to make Tate tap due to tongue punches to her fart box. Oh my goodness, Brock. That's hilarious. Tate the type of guy to fight with a cracked skull. Yep, I got it 10-9 for Miesha as well. Yeah, Olympics soon coming up. I'm thinking I'm going to at least do some coverage of judo. There is more coverage available than ever, and I'm pretty sure that I can watch pretty much all the judo matches now. Starting next Friday. Summer Olympics start next Friday, going through Sunday, August 8th. 10-9 Tate, that's what I got. Fatten her up, turn her wrinkles into porky cheeks. Oh my goodness, comedic. I don't know, I haven't watched a fight since pre-Biden. Oops. Oh, axe kick there from Reneau. And Miesha Tate, wow, live odds in between rounds. Miesha a -600. That seems a bit extreme, but she's looking good so far, though. I guess that was the question. Nice body kick there from Tate. I mean, not too many fighters walk away for so long and, Miesha looked pretty sharp. It's not generally the case. I mean, you got to keep in mind she's fighting, you know, a woman that's 44 years old, but still a great veteran. Marion Reneau, obviously in great shape. I mean, she looks incredible for 44. Nice left hook there for Marion Reneau. Got a trivia question. What was the former UFC fighter who was sentenced to prison for beating his porn star girlfriend? Yep, Ordinary P got it. Pete's always right. Yeah, 44. Marion Reneau's 44. Hey, don't act like that's old, Pete. We're getting there. Oh, nice right hand there from Tate. Good jab and right hook from Tate. 44 is the new 34. I mean, it really is. I remember in the lighter weight fighters, especially in boxing, when they would say, you know, after 30, a couple years into 30, it's like, yeah, you're pretty much done. Much different sport now. I didn't know she was, that's all. Oh, I thought she was about 35. Time flies. Yeah. Well, she had 2 careers. She was in Strikeforce. She was in some other organizations before that. Then she didn't come to the UFC till 36. Wow, Marion Reneau grabbing a handful of fights. That should be a point, to be honest. Tate ends up getting the takedown. But yeah, when Marion Reneau, when you grab that much fence and it stops the takedown, I think that has to be a point. We seen it, I believe, in the Tito Ortiz against, I want to say, Rashad Evans. And Tito lost the point immediately. Y'all heard about Richard Sherman getting released without no bail for domestic violence. Yeah, that's a crazy story over there, man. Sad stuff. Who's that MMA guy who just hung himself in jail? Never heard of him. He had like 300 and some fights. Too, and I'm trying to think of his name now. Travis Fulton. I knew the guy. I'd actually talked to him about coming on the show. Kind of glad I didn't have him now. It sounds like he was quite a sicko. Yeah, that was about as blatant as it gets. What you think about that? In the video, that was pure violence. How much did the judge get paid? Oh, right. Yeah, that was horrible. Sherman beat his broad. No, Richard Sherman. So here's what happens. He got a DUI. He ran his car into the front of a house, I believe, a house and garage, and then was banging on the door of his in-laws. Good elbow from the top there from Tate. Got resisting arrest, several other things. They said domestic violence, but I don't think that he actually physically made contact with anyone. Nice elbows there from Tate. Oh, wow. She just split Reneau's face open. Oh, it's come from the nose. I think she broke her nose. So I don't think she did, but I mean, Marion Reneau, if she had made it through her whole career without a broken nose, she can't say that after her last fight here. Nice elbow there from Tate. Sherman has had mental issues for years. Yeah, he has. I thought he went full Brahman for the 5th floor. No. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Richard Sherman versus Greg Hardy. Hardy will destroy him. Burglar's parents' in-law's house. Yeah. As far as I know, I don't think he physically made contact with anyone. I mean, I'm not saying it's good, but I mean, he took some big hits in his career. I mean, one of the most physical cornerbacks to ever play in the game. I mean, he was a Seahawk for many years, so, I mean, take that for what you will. Maybe I'm a bit biased, but, you know, I liked the guy, but I only seen that he was very impulsive and emotional. He's also threatening to hang himself. CTE is a motherfucker. Yeah, that sucks. Sherman is a loud mess, Derb. Got the domestic violence charge because he would not leave at the home. He didn't hit anyone. Yeah, I was pretty sure he didn't make contact with anyone, which is huge. He drank 2 bottles of whiskey that night. Damn. Yeah, he went to the 49ers after the Seahawks. And then he had just re-signed with the Seahawks, I believe, or was talking about it. I know people that got charged for domestic violence just for harassing. Unlike Deion Sanders, always miss hits on purpose. Oh, jeez. All right, here we go. Round 3. If you're scoring the fight, I got 20-18 Miesha Tate. Nice body kick there from Reneau. Oh, good right hand behind the jab there from Miesha. Oh, good right hand to the body from Miesha, and a good combination. Tate's combinations looking sharp right now. Great jabs, combinations to the body. Miesha Tate pulling out all the stops right now. Shooting for the takedown now. Going for the outside sweep. Now, Reneau's she's got a tight takedown defense. But at 44, everything might not work as well as it did at 34. Reneau going for a sweep there, but Miesha stays on top, moves to side control. She locked Sherman up as a danger to society. Miesha 10-8 in the last round. I didn't think it was dominant enough for a 10-8, but seeing Sherman's mental issues since the Seattle days. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That speech about Crabtree after the NFC Conference Championship game. Oh, Miesha Tate really staying busy on the ground. Oh, those are big shots to the head. She might get the stoppage here. Oh, she's really pounding her now. They're going to stop this. And now Miesha playing the drums on Marion Reneau's head. Elbows, and it is all over. Mark Smith stops the fight. And I got to say, Miesha Tate has never looked better. And wow, does she look good for 34. I'm not saying 34 is old, but she's a pretty lady still. Reneau never been finished in 8 years of her career. What a tough Latina woman. Wonder what Miesha's sweet tastes like. Totally missed my guess about the fight. Miesha finished her first to finish her in her last fight. Wow. Yeah, that kind of sucks for her now. Had never been finished in her entire career. Gets finished in the last fight of her career. But that being said, good stoppage from Mark Smith. There's no reason for her to continue to take that punishment. And Miesha, she was defenseless. Miesha was starting to land some big elbows. Yes, cupcakes for everyone. Tate finishing is an evolution. I agree. She's Pete, do you think Miesha's sweat tastes sweet? Sweet and sour. She went and Neil purred her head, Mike. Huh? I don't understand, Pete. She's first to finish Holly Holmes. Yeah, it's true. Hey, maybe she'll talk Ronda out of retirement, since that's the one that, she never got the victory over. And I think there was I think she could have beat her in that second fight, but I think there was a mental block for Miesha at the time. This is a different Miesha. I think it's likely she would get that one back. And anybody looking for some good TV to watch recently, I know I'm a little late to the party because I don't generally like to sit down to watch TV for a long time, but Mindhunter, that is incredible. I finally decided to watch a few episodes of it, give it a chance, because I heard them really complimented on a true crime podcast I was listening to. And Mindhunter's pretty incredible. It's about like the history of the early days of the FBI. And an attempt to be historically accurate anyways. All right. 153 of round 3. Miesha Tate, 34. And, I mean, she could still pass for 26. She is a beautiful lady. Haha. Paul Felder creeping up on her here. She's like, where's that coming from? Paul Felder sneaking around the back to check that ass out like Joe Rogan did years back. Some here and I back since she just passed Amanda Nunes for most wins in UFC Strikeforce history. With 12. Hate this place so much that I won't even look at hot, sexy babes in the UFC. Okay, what? See, here's my point. No one cares about the next fight. This was the true main event. Moises, let's go. Like what Paul Felder said about Connor. I don't know if I heard that. Okay, well, that was a great stream. All right, Miesha Tate moving to 19-7. Wow, last time she fought. Damn, last time she fought, Barack Obama was still in the White House. And Arcade Chaos in the house. Arcade Chaos is the first donation of the night. $2 donation. Thank you, Arcade Chaos. Arcade Chaos. Thank you very much, sir. All right, guys. Main event of the evening coming up. 5 rounds. The return of Islam Makhachev. Arcade ruins the perfect game. Islam by ground and pound. Mike thinks he looks 26. Plastic surgery. No. I said Miesha Tate looks like she's 26. I have multiple stress fractures on my bong. Ask Dana. I picked Islam to lose, but I haven't seen a fight since pre-Greg Floyd era. Yeah, I've been watching the fights forever, huh, Pete? Damn. Should have had that as co-main event. The other part of the main event would be her trying to sweat up her chiseled, firm, muscular body. I like it. Yeah, Miesha kissed her on the mouth. All right, guys. Gotta pay some bills. And thank you to our sponsor, newest sponsor, the Cash App. To help support this channel, type in ID Seattle Mike. It's donated directly to me. Fees are very minimal for what I pay here, too. Much lower than the Super Chat on YouTube. So thank you, Cash App, for hooking us up with that. If for some reason you still don't have the Cash App, Let's take care of that now. Just click this link, and when you deposit $5 at the Cash App, they will give you $5 for free. For free. Easiest way in the world to send money between one person or another. All you have to do is put in their name. I just listen to you, Mike. I appreciate it, P. Billy is simping. Beer sounds good. I'm old and married. Let's hit that like button. Thank you, me knowledge. Moises had fought multiple 5-round fights outside the UFC, so that may work to his advantage over Islam. If he can make it to round 4, yeah. I get to think about where do I put the effing soil she bought. You out planting in the garden, Pete? All right, let's throw some trivia out there while we're waiting. You're a big, fine fella once you back that Cash App. I like it, Derp. Back that Cash App. All right, Makhachev versus Moises up next, the main event of the evening. All right, guys, and another sponsor shout out. From the crypto world, new to Fights with Friends, it is Voyager. Guys, I don't know if you're into crypto. I have recently got into crypto. I only buy crypto now on Voyager. They pay some great fees. Some of them 7 to 8%, just to keep your interest, just to keep your crypto in there. And they give you $25 in Bitcoin just to sign up. All you have to do is make an account. You don't even have to buy anything. It takes a little while for the $25 to clear. I thought I wasn't going to get anything before, but it says excuse me. They have changed it since last time. I apologize. It says you and a friend both earn $25 Bitcoin when your friend deposits and trades $100 using the code below. Okay. So you do have to deposit and trade. $100, but there you go. Use that link. I swear Billy's trying to sabotage my stream lately. Did Billy get his, I think Billy got his account hacked by Douche Guy. Tries to tell him, Billy, remember that when we were talking about that? Do they deal in Theta tokens? I've never heard of Theta. I can tell you here in just a minute, though. No, now, in my opinion, I don't want to give financial advice to anybody, but in my opinion, it's the best time to buy because this is what's known as the crypto winter. You don't want to buy when things are expensive. It looks like they do not have Theta. They just added Shiba not that long ago. They're one of the only crypto services that sell Shiba. Invest in fleshlights. They will never go out of business. Yeah, I'm good on that one, Billy. Want Islam to get KO'd and invest toilet paper. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, we'll stick with the toilet paper. Hopefully we don't ever need a hand sanitizer again. Like people were buying hand sanitizer like crazy last time around. With their fleshlights, Pete. Oh, jeez. That's a good offer, though. Yeah, $25 in Bitcoin. Toilet paper is going under soon. In the future, we'll use 3 seashells instead. Great movie, Demolition Man. No, Elon Musk screwed me over, so still pissed. It bounced back, though. For a while. It bounced back off of that. Then it did drop a little some more. It's the time to buy when it drops, though. It's funny, I see all those people like, oh, I wish I would have bought Ethereum when it was under 2,000. I wish I would have bought Doge under a quarter or whatever, you know. And it's like, now you have all those opportunities now. Let's go Islam. Some may know. Let's go Thiago. One currency, one step closer to Armageddon. Thanks for looking that up. I'm like, no problem. I wear my scars like a pimp wearing his rings. All right, Thiago Moises on a 3-fight win streak. He is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Makhachev, when Makhachev gets those takedowns, as we know he's going to go for it quickly, is going to have to watch out for the submission attempts of Thiago Moises. He's not just a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. He is a very good combat submission artist. Wrestling Sambo versus Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah, this should be interesting. I mean, Makhachev, obviously a big favorite. And lights out. It's a little anticlimactic now, though, when they turn the lights out at the UFC Apex Center, and you can see there's less than 100 people in the building. But, here he comes. The new pride of Dagestan, Islam Makhachev. And there is Khabib right behind him. Khabib Nurmagomedov, of course, in his corner. Okay, would UFC be if the fighters wore sumo suits? Oh, Jesus. He's praying. And you see the crypto.com, even UFC's going crypto now. I seen they were, Dustin Poirier was auctioning off his outfit from the last UFC when he beat Conor. And last I had seen it was over $2,400. But it's awesome because it's for his charity. Faith is the motivation, especially if one don't have children. This will be over within 2 rounds, Derp Crunch. I think you're probably right. I wouldn't bet against you, Derp. Greg says, there's the GOAT. Yep, 29-0. Khabib Nurmagomedov. All right, Islam tied for the second longest active win streak in the division with 7. And that's a crazy division. Best strike absorption rate in UFC history. So he only gets hit 0.77 times per minute. That's a valuable stat there. Basically, nobody hits this guy. He's got good head movement. Of course, his wrestling, he likes to take it to the ground, so he's not getting hit a lot. But he's got striking, too. Heard it sold at $32,000 for a fight kit. Damn. What's up, Dante D? I'm going to say Makhachev. I was actually going to say Makhachev in the second round. I'm going to say Makhachev ground and pound second round. Islam, 3 years older, at 29 years old, an inch taller at 5'10". Reach is even. Makhachev is a -700 favorite. So if you have any faith in Thiago Moises, you got to hurry, but plus 500, 5-1 odds. And should it make it to a second round, we should get some pretty interesting in-between rounds betting if they even keep it up. Judges Mike Bell, Sal D'Amato, and Junichiro Kamiho. think is how you say his name. Camijo, he's had some questionable decisions in the past. Any link for the fight for free? Yeah, go to ESPN Plus and take their free trial. That's all we got, man. Islam by ground and pound KO. I agree. He's Brazilian, methinks. All right, guys. It is the main event of the evening. Sponsored by our premium members, Greg Brimstone, Milton Nelson, PBR Street Gang, Arcade Chaos, Billy Hughes, Brock Ellery, John Coffey, Phil G187, Chef Johnson, and Yippee-Ki-Yay! Thank you for all the likes and the donation, Arcade Chaos. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, a plus 500 underdog. 15-4 as a professional, Thiago Moises. And out of the red corner, a Sambo expert fighting out of Makhachev, Russia. He is a minus 700 favorite. 19 victories against just one defeat. Islam Makhachev. Anyone else starting to freeze up? I did not get, mine hasn't. Knock on wood. Let's go American guy. I don't think there is an American. Yeah, Moises Brazil, but Derp knows what's up. Said it once, I'll say it again. Khabib never went up in weight. No goat. Well, he didn't want to fight Khabib. That's Usman, because they have the same promoter, which is a decent excuse. If this is WWE, there would always be a chance the referee could pull a chair, beat both guys. All right. Mother Russia. All right, here we go. 5 rounds or less, most likely less. Nice body kick there for Moises. Makhachev going for that head kick. Moises blocking most of that. Makhachev, he's extremely flexible too. I've heard some things I won't repeat, but just to say he's extremely flexible. 4:20 left in the first round. Yeah, no, he does have a good high kick. Nice left hand there for Makhachev. Good inside leg kick there from Islam. I mean, if I'm Moises, I think maybe I shoot first. Nice right hand there from Thiago. Good right hook to the body and a left there from Makhachev. But, you know, test Makhachev's takedown defense. Some of these guys that are expert wrestlers and stuff, if we don't... Nice body kick from Moises. If nobody ever tries to take him down, how do we know how good their takedown defense is? Good body kick there from Makhachev. Oh, nice right hook there from Moises. Makhachev cutting the cage off, though. He's got Moises against the fence. Moises is going to clinch up. Yep, Thiago's the one trying to clinch here. I think he might go for the takedown here. I would go for a sweep. Try to get the leverage and try to get the sweep first. Just because he is a great takedown wrestler does not mean necessarily he has a great takedown defense. Good knee to the body from Islam. And a lot of wrestlers don't like to be on their back. Moises has no issue being on his back. Nice body kick there from Moises. Good body kick from Makhachev. Oh, nice combination there from Makhachev. Good right hook and left behind it. Oh, big knee in the clinch. Moises has got to get out of here, though. Makhachev's got a tight clinch. Knee to the head, two to the body. Oh, wow. This is a powerful clinch. Another big knee to the body. That about crumbled Thiago. And now Thiago forced to shoot. I think he might be hurt to the body here, though. Oh, man. Two more hits the knee. Moises cannot continue to take these knees to the body. This is a tight clinch with a lot of leverage. Makhachev could finish this here. Knee to each side there. Oh, man. Two more knees. I'm surprised that Makhachev gave that clinch up. I know he wants the takedown, but those were brutal knees. Moises landed one of his own now. And there's the takedown for Makhachev. Almost right into side control. He's got one leg just hooked there, but he's in a good spot for the ground and pound here, and he may try to finish it here in the last minute. Says Mike, have a good question mark kick. I can kick over my head if that's what you're asking. How exciting would it be if other fighters ran out and helped the fighter win like a pro wrestling, throwing powder at someone's eyes? Oh my goodness. Now 10-8. Yeah, I think it's a 10-8 round too. I was part of that fun imaginary game. Oh my goodness. Derp, we can dream, right? Paul Felder developed a JR accent and says it's a slobber knocker. Fight is nothing till one of these guys gets shock slammed from top of the octagon. Only top of Spanish announcer's table. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I agree. Rob, I also had it 10-8 for Islam. Yep, 10-8 Islam. Takedown and ground and pound gave him the extra point. I agree. Yeah, that was a pretty dominant round. That clinch, though, like I said, I think that tie clinch is most important. I really thought he might finish the fight there, too. All right, round two. And you know, you don't have an audience to boo you here if you're Islam Makhachev. You know, I've forgotten Pete. Halfway down listener's entrance, lights out. Come on, glass shatters and Stone Cold shows up with a beer track. Oh, hell yeah! Moises doing a good job of continuing to push that jab out there, looking to set up that right hand. And Moises, he's got power. Really haven't seen Makhachev's chin tested. Oh, and there's a right hand from Moises. Nice combination and a good front kick to the body. Moises might be putting his glove. I think Makhachev's never been hit this much in a fight, maybe. Nice inside leg kick and a left hand there from Moises. Good body kick from Thiago. Good left hook and a right hand. Oh, and a brutal body kick there from Makhachev. And he got that clinch again. Big knee to the body. Now he's got the body lock. Moises bleeding, it looks like, me from his right eye. Or from around his right eye. And Makhachev working the body. Good job of Moises. Look at this, reversing Makhachev up against the fence. I don't think anybody has really bodied Makhachev the way Moises has in this fight, though. I mean, he's got just the one takedown, and, Moises, he's held his own for the most part in the clinch, outside of the takedown and that tie clinch. Knee to the body there from Makhachev, but he's got his back on the fence. And now Moises shooting down. Moises picks him up and slams Makhachev down. Moises has the back. Oh, Makhachev, beautiful job spinning him over. And now Makhachev has the back. Beautiful exchange there. Islam very calm, very patient, keeping that heart rate down, though. Never lost his cool. Halfway through the second round. And that's the bottom line. Dusty plum clinch. Oh, yeah, all his body shots and locks and knees. Two stone cold stunners, and these boys are toast. Don't like the way Mike's talking. I need some lost cool. What? What are you talking about? Makhachev continuing to have the back of Moises here. Much closer round than that first round. But big shot there from Makhachev. And nice knee to the body from Islam. Moises still in a very bad position here, though. Oh, man. Oh, that was a big right hand from Islam. He has some brutal ground and pound. You hear it again. Pound for pound, his ground and pound might be right there with Peter Yan, who I feel like Peter Yan has the best pound for pound, ground and pound in the game. Maybe in history. He gets such leverage on it. Makhachev, he's close. He's got some very brutal ground and pound. Of course, Tito Ortiz, another guy that had great ground and pound, and can't forget the father of ground and pound, Mark Coleman. Big rights there for Makhachev, but that's back in the day when you could also use headbutts. Imagine if Tito Ortiz could use headbutts. He would be undefeated. Makhachev with the hooks in, but Moises doing a good job of fighting this off. Looks like real naked's coming. WWE has evil Vince McMahon. UFC got evil Dana White. Mike, one day you'll read the comments as they come out and it'll all make sense. Oh, in order. Yeah, I know. John Jones has a mean ground and pound. True. I bet Miesha's already showered and dressed in a little tight outfit with smelly good perfume on. Multi-spoon says, let's go, Moises. Oh, elbows from the top here from Islam now. Oh, and he had it. Goes for an armbar at the bell, but runs out of time. And Thiago Moises will see a third round. Not sure how many people thought that would happen. Moises maybe already... defying the odds here. He's definitely lost both rounds. 10-8 in the first. Man, maybe even another 10-8 that last round. Robert 20-16. Yeah, I agree. I think that's 2 10-8s. Brock Lesnar had some good ground and pound too. He did. Mark Munoz had killer ground and pound, if you remember that guy. Oh, definitely. Yeah, that was very specific. What kind of smelly perfume would she be wearing, Derp? Yeah, Brock had some brutal ground and pound. All right, round 3. Here we go. And if you're Moises, this has got to be very discouraging after these first 2 rounds. giving up his back for a lot of that second round there. Nice inside leg kick from Islam. Yep, Cain Velasquez had some good stuff too. Michael Chandler will play Kurt Angle. Cowboy Cerrone is stone cold. Nice right hand there from Moises. No, it's not over. Good front kick to the body there from Thiago. Makhachev looking to line up that left hand. Oh, nice right hook. Counter right hook from Makhachev as Moises coming in. Makhachev just popping that jab out there, looking to set up the left behind it. He lands the left right on the chin. Oh man, left hook and a right hand there from Islam. Very precise striking. And Moises is going to clinch up against the fence here. We'll see if Makhachev takes him for a ride. Of course, Moises took down Makhachev earlier, so I mean, as far as takedowns, he's held his own. France will pay both The Rock and Vince McMahon. This doesn't have the feel of a main event. No, not really. Oh. Good defense there for Moises. Looks like Makhachev was going for a nice a sambo throw there, a judo throw, and good defense there for Moises. Going for an Ochigari. Nice knee to the body there from Islam. Oh, Islam going for the trip there. Can't get it. Lands a knee to the body, though. Oh, another big knee to the body there from Makhachev. Another knee. And Moises continuing to fight for this takedown. I mean, who would have thought it would be Thiago trying to take this fight to the ground? It's got to be careful. Makhachev looking to set up a knee to the head here, though. There it is. Big knee to the face. And the knee to the back of the thigh. There's another knee to the head.
I was attacking him. He was definitely in my wing.
Yeah, he can't eat a lot of these.
No, I said I switched to my shorts for a long time.
Knees to the back of the thigh here from Islam. Oh, and there Islam. He gets the takedown. Looking to flatten Thiago out. Doesn't have the best angle. He's got a minute left to work here, though. Oh, and Makhachev takes them out for a moment. Moises has got a foot here, though. Thank you, Brock Ellery. Get that guy the fook out of here. Good job, Brock. This hammer fist here from the top. And another dominant round from Islam, but Moises still working. Working on a heel hook or a leg lock. Oh, now he's going to bend the ankle the other direction, though. Looks like Moises is going to run out of time here. Another not as dominant round for Islam Makhachev, but another win. Now, we know Makhachev was out for a long time. Billy had mentioned Thiago's been in a lot of 5-round fights. You know, we're going to see how Islam's cardio holds up in the 4th and 5th round here. 5 rounds, is it? Is who's winning? Yeah, I got Islam Makhachev winning all 3 rounds so far. Also starring Rampage Jackson as the Junkyard Dog. Oh, that's great. Dagestan cats are all weight bullies. I don't buy into the hype. 30-25 Islam. I also have a 30-25, by the way, Robert. Nice 1-2 there from Moises. Another 1-2. Oh, and Makhachev landed a couple shots there. Moises coming out aggressive this 4th round, though. Nice inside leg kick. I mean, I think we're really going to see Moises try to test Makhachev in the late rounds now. Makhachev going for that question mark kick again. Moises blocking it, but now Islam. Oh, big slam coming. Good defensive move from Moises, though. I mean, not only is he able to pull up the triangle, or throw up the triangle, he really softened that slam. Makhachev was really looking to slam him, and Moises' last second adjustment really took most of the oomph out of that takedown. And, you know, Moises has got a couple takedowns. Makhachev's got 3. The difference is the control time for Islam Makhachev and the damage. Very much in favor of Islam. Nice shots from the top there from Islam Makhachev. Come on, Moises. Islam by ground pound. We're going to jump if you lose. Us 3. So for our MMA WWE crossover is Sage Northcutt as Linda McMahon. A fair casting. Oh, man. That's great. Is Vince McMahon still married after all these years? I mean, if he is, good for him. Dude's got more money than, you know, just about anybody. You can see he spends a lot of it on steroids, so he's still looking pretty good, you know, for 95. And oh, man, big ground and pound here from Makhachev. 4 in a row, and now the knee to the body. Hard to see if he's under the neck from the angle. Herb looking to get... Oh, and there it is! The Thiago taps! Islam, a dominant win, gets the submission in the 4th round. Good stuff. Pop Nux. What's up, Super Tech Trips? Hey, I'm doing good, man. How are you? As long as Sage plays Shane McMahon. Come on, Moises, wear him down. Yeah, it's all over. Clay Guida plays Mankind. Jerk, good call. Didn't think about him. Ground and pound sub, but I guess, but he did it by sub. No, it was a choke. Diego Sanchez is Rey Mysterio. No, that was a rear naked. So yeah, no. Oh, and he opens up for that rear naked. It was that knee to the body that got Moises to lift his arm up. Oh, what a great technique there. You can't hate on that. Wow, beautiful timing on the knee. He was waiting for Moises to bring his hand up just slightly when he landed that knee to the body. Wow. All right, guys. We're going to have a call in here for anybody that's interested before we go. So if you're interested, either in calling in or talking or, listening to some call-ins, don't go anywhere. And I will get the phone number up here. Shortly. All right, guys, 425-791-8730. If you're interested in calling in, talking on the show, I'll give you guys a few minutes to talk about this card, wrap up this card, and talk about next week's card. Don Fry is Rick Rude. Diego Sanchez, old coach, plays Triple H. Oh, you guys are having too much fun. 2 minutes, 38 seconds of round 4. Islam Makhachev, dominant performance. Thiago Moises, he definitely held his own for a lot of the fight, but Makhachev just too much tonight. Islam moving to 20-1. Pretty great record. 3 wins by knockout, now 8 by submission. And, he did kind of call what he was going to do. He said he was going to win it by submission. All right, and we're going to bring up next week's card because it is it's a great card, especially for a free ESPN Plus card. It's got a lot more power behind it. Now, remember, this was supposed to be the card that was going to be matched up against Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Yes, Dillashaw and Sandhagen was canceled, maybe twice, but still, this is a big card. All right, we'll see if there's anything out of the prelims again. Yes. Shazira Eubanks returning against Elise Reed. Julio Arce versus Andre Ewell. That's a good fight. Look at this. Return of Andre Yanez. Who doesn't like Andre Yanez? Taking on Randy Costa. Ian Heinisch taking on Nassourdine Imavov. Ranked fighters at heavyweight. Shamil Abdurakhimov versus Chris Daukaus. Shamil really climbing up. Number 7th heavyweight in the world right now. And then Brendan Allen and Puniel Seriano, the main card fight on the prelims. And the return of Mickey Gall taking on Jordan Williams. I was wondering if Mickey Gall was even still in the UFC. Yes, he is. Macy Barber. What about this? Macy Barber and Aspen Ladd on the same card. Miranda Maverick taking on Macy Barber. Darren Elkins returning against Derek Minor. Kyler Phillips versus Raulian Paiva. Aspen Ladd taking on Macy Kiosan. And the fight we've all been waiting for a very long time. Corey Sandhagen and TJ Dillashaw. Of course, we've been waiting for the return of former champion TJ Dillashaw for 2 years. Mikey Gall, wow, he hasn't been around lately. Yeah, I didn't think he was, I wasn't even sure he was still in the UFC, but definitely is. Yeah, we're getting a little carried away here. Big country is Typhoon. Oh, I love it. Javier Mendez, best coach for wrestling to stand up serious setups. Islam deserves a top 5. I agree. Ask Khabib. Pete, call in. Bless the masses with your opinion. Yeah, you should call in, Pete. Okay, last one for me. Herb Dean's Booker T. Back to MMA now. I would pay to see Herb Dean do a spinneroonie. That's hilarious. You know, Giannis has been destroying fools. I still think he's going to fight for a belt one day. He's very good. Oh, God, Sprick. Brock, I made 140 tonight on my bets. Lost 50. You do math. Is CM Punk coming back or what? I don't think so. I don't think so. Sandhagen Dillashaw, going to be a fireworks show. I agree. Corey Sandhagen needs to dominate Dillashaw. I got Sandhagen in that one. Obviously, Dillashaw is going to be a question mark. But, man, it's been a long time away. I think the bantamweight division started to evolve anyways. And I got on the sandwagon a couple of fights back. I think Corey Sandhagen's the class of that division. I think he finishes Dillashaw. Thank you for coming, brothers. Bow. Hey, thank you guys. Think you will. I knew UFC was looking to book Nick against Condit or Lawler. Can't wait. Oh, yeah, it's Robbie Lawler, man, September 25th. I'm very excited. And it'll be the second 5-round co-main ever. Of course, his brother Nate was in the first one. Nick will be in the second one. Everyone loves to see those guys fight 5-rounders. Phone is dead. Can't call in this time, but will next week. All right, sounds good. CM Punk versus Mickey Gall Part 2. Maybe Dana could squeeze a trilogy out of it. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. Night all. Night, Robert. Have a good night. All right, everybody. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Another big card next week. Corey Sandhagen versus TJ Dillashaw. Really looking forward to that one. As always, I love you. I respect you. And I'll see your fine asses next time.